And just like that, guys, it's time to play some Wizard 101. I am stoked. And why is my... There it is. Okay. I'm just waiting for it to connect. I am stoked. I'm here in Krokotopia with my Fire Wizard. And I'm just waiting for my buddy Temprexx to hop on so we can get going on this. I'm super excited. We are going to be doing some streaming today. I'm very excited. Looks like he's getting on right now, so we're going to see you hop on here. Dr. Dim, time to pog you? Okay. It is Wizard 101 time for sure. Waiting for 3 hours. Okay, Orange Face. Well, I changed the times to 8 o'clock on Fridays. What's good? Everything's good. Had a great day at school today. Let's see here. Had a little bit of a headache, but I got it to go away, so I'm feeling pretty nice right now. Absolutely. You and Orange, Dr. Dim. Okay, awesome. Well, I was doing Minecraft on Fridays, but I switched it about 2 Fridays ago because I'm working to do a collab stream with Temprexx. Waiting for 3 hours. Okay. Waiting to do a collab stream here with Temprexx. I'm just waiting for him to log on. That's what he's in the process of doing.
Don't worry, I am doing that right now.
Yeah, what I figured. So
how's it going, man?
It's going good. I'm glad to hear from you today. That's good. Hey, Matt, how's it going? Good to see you there in chat. Oh, he did? Well, yeah, that's now a Sunday thing. We do the Minecrafting on Sundays, just Sundays at the moment. So very cool. Awesome. You know, it's kind of funny. I played through this whole thing a whole lot. I don't think I ever really noticed the big statue until recently. That's right here in the middle of this place. Just imagine if they updated the graphics in here, how cool this place would look. They did a little bit of Krokotopia updating around here. It would be so awesome. So awesome. Yeah, it's looking really good, though. Very, very nice.
All right, should be ready.
Awesome. Hey, have we friended yet?
Yes, we are.
There he is. Okay, awesome. I'm just going to zoom over to you then. Yes, let's do that. Let's join a group. Awesome.
Up on my big Trent.
You got your big tree? Awesome. Oh, very, very good. Okay, awesome. Well, let's see here. Let me see here. What quest did I end up on? I think my current quest is New Digs. Is that about where you were at?
No, we're on the same quest.
Awesome. Okay. Oh, then when we were right on. Oh, well, let's see here. I'm back in here, correct? Whoa, are you ready to go there, Temprexx? I'm ready to go today.
Ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
I'm so ready to go.
Oh, awesome. Well, let's go find this thing and dig it up. So if you guys are just joining in on my stream, I'm doing a collab stream here with Temprexx. We've been trying to get this figured out here for, I don't know, a few weeks now, but I think we're finally there. Temprexx's his stuff is back in working order. No thunderstorms are occurring, you know, and it's not Labor Day weekend. So I think we have a chance now.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Awesome, guys. If you want to watch his stream as well, I have a link there in the chat, and if you click on that, you'll be able to watch both of us, and we'll both get viewers from you guys. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so here we go. We're going to do some digging. Let's go do some digging. Oh, you had yourself a dromedary as well?
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
That I need to catch up on, but I think we're good now.
Okay, back to Danforth. I have to go talk to Danforth. Okay.
To wait for this key to respawn.
Ah, yes. Very, very cool. Well, awesome, guys. So you are here in our guest. It's really this is the first time we're really actually getting a chance to play together. So this will be fun. He has a Myth Wizard. Temprexx has a Myth Wizard. I have my Fire Wizard, and we're just starting these guys. We're just going to go and hit the main quests and knock those out. No side questing. We're going to try to get these characters moving up. And if we're having a good time and you guys are enjoying the stream, we might even move on to a second night You know, sometime this week where we can get more done instead of just this one Friday night evening.
Yo, what's up, going on?
Awesome. Very, very cool. Okay. Very good. Let's go head over here really quick and go all the way over here and talk to Danforth. Gosh, I had to go a long way to do that. You know, tough thing about Croc is there's like no teleporters. You're having to walk everywhere.
Yeah, it's really trash.
Well, there weren't teleporters in Wizard City till just recently, so I gotta give them a little credit. You know, that was a fairly newer thing in Wizard City. But yeah, Croc, you are walking everywhere. And I'll tell you what, it's a long walk too. Most of these places, you are like dragging. There's Danforth. Okay.
Wonderful! You have found the keystone. I haven't been.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
only one thing to do.
Feet are hurting
and
just
I'm
from walking.
afraid it's up to you.
Oh, funny.
According to
Okay.
Wizards Unite! It's time everyone knows the key to defeating the force
I got
of
the
evil.
Wizards
Come
Unite
see me in Old
quest.
Town to learn more.
Yeah, so guys, me and Kimase.
Very cool.
C. How do you pronounce it? I
Kimise.
forget.
Kimise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing a little new wizard. Myth. He's
Yep.
doing myth. He's doing fire. We're gonna have some fun times.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll like get us through this a little faster. It's always faster with two people.
I think I'm gonna make a marker here because I think we're gonna have to come back.
That makes sense. Orange, how big of a discounted membership? $60 for 1 year? Well, $60 for 1 year, that works out to about $5 a month. So it's usually what, $6.95 a month, I think? So you're saving $2 a month paying it once.
Let's get in with this boy.
I just missed it.
Oh, I'll come back. Don't worry.
How funny is that? Is it usually $10 per month? I mean, I've been able to get it for about $6.95 a month. Yeah. And then if you prepay it for like the $60 for the year, then you're only spending like $5 a month.
I see
Orange.
my men could not take you down. I guess if you want something done right.
Fire guys. Okay. Yeah, the best part about these early levels is that it's not they don't have terribly huge resist.
Yeah. Once it gets higher up, you're...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once it gets higher up, you're pretty much screwed with that.
Yeah, and when fire, it's a little tougher if you're trying to use your multi-hit spells. I mean, your damage over time. You gotta have a whole bunch of prisms for that stuff. Living puppet action. Nice. Okay.
Gonna faint that guy.
Okay. You got it. Awesome, guys. Whew. Well, chat is wide open, guys. Love to hear from you guys. This is the first time I've done a big collab with somebody else, so I'm looking forward to seeing if we can get a good mix. I will tend to talk a lot, so if you need to shut me up, Temprexx, you let me know. Okay. God, those myth minions.
No, Kimase, you can talk for as ever long you want.
No worries. Now, did you just throw a feint out there? You are already fainting here.
Yeah. It's a 0-pip feint, so I was like, hey.
Yeah, no, use it. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Awesome. Well, good. Chat is wide open, guys, so if you want to talk about something, please hop on in. We're more than like it. Hey, Agent Mercury is in the house. Thank you, Agent. How are you doing tonight? I am doing very, very well. Oh, man, he took down your minion. The real fun begins when we get the invitation there to Olympia, or Aquila. That'll be the fun one. Oh, that's cool. I hadn't seen that animation before. So where'd that spell come from? The myth?
It's actually my pet's Maycast. If you do like, like that like dungeon where you get a pet.
Yeah.
Each one of those pets give you a Maycast.
That's right. Okay, cool. I was trying to. I saw the animation. Like I haven't seen that before. That's pretty neat. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and do that dungeon. Oh,
Did I fizzle? I fizzled, didn't I?
Perhaps you did. Yeah. Yeah, the pet will cast. Yeah, that's what you said, Agent. I just hadn't seen that one before. Yeah, I need to go do that pet dungeon and get whatever fire pet they have for me.
It's mandatory. You already did it, I think. Didn't you get like a fire cat? I think you got like a fire cat.
Oh yeah, I think I got something like that. I don't know. I just buzzed through it really quick because I was trying to catch up to you that day. So I don't know what I've left behind. I've left a ton of stuff behind. There we go. That'll finish him off. Well, that should finish him off. Yeah. Well, nice.
That should finish him off too. So I think we're good.
Yeah.
Unless I fizzle, like always.
There's some crazy
god.
Maycast the Frozen Kraken. That's interesting, Mercury. I really didn't dig into all the Maycasts that were out there. A Frozen Kraken Maycast. That sounds pretty cool. Awesome. Oh, forgot. Fire. Yeah, it's okay. We'll do it again. Well, so
that should kill him.
Should kill him, right? You would think, you know. So were you out at the beach this week, Temprexx? That's pretty cool, Agent Mercury. A 600-point Frozen Kraken. That's pretty cool. Bet you that's pretty damaging right there, for sure. Awesome. So how was your week this week, Temprexx? Did anything interesting happen?
My week was awesome, dude. School only 2 times a week. Master.
Now,
something better.
So are you what grade are you in right now? You're in college, right? Aren't you?
No, I'm almost in college. Senior. Almost hitting that college phase.
Almost there. So
I am not doing that. Holy crap! You just almost got pulled. I'm never gonna get pulled in this game.
Oh, try not to get pulled. I hate getting pulled. Okay.
I hate getting pulled too. It's the worst.
Yep. There are some places that are worse than others, though. Like I remember the worst places used to be like on the roofs up there in Marleybone.
Marleybone's one of the worst. Then it goes to I want to say like Safari is pretty bad too.
Yeah, Safari can be. It kind of depends on where you're at, you know. But yeah, that's pretty terrible too, as far as getting pulled a lot. Yeah, because sometimes they give you plenty of room to do the walk around. Sometimes they don't give you any. Check out the Willcast next Double Pet XP. Yeah, I will, Agent. I'm going to check those new Willcasts out for sure.
Here, let me put them there. Now that we head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's been a pleasure working with you, even with all these crocs.
Very, very cool. Yeah, this place down here has been kind of terrible for pools too.
Yeah,
okay.
I just go around the whole freaking thing.
Well, good. So 2 days a week. That's it. So you guys are doing kind of like a hybrid where you got 2 days and then you do work on online and stuff.
Oh yeah. Online's pretty easy, honestly.
If you're organized and you stay on top of it, it is.
Yes,
you know?
It definitely is.
Especially
with so Wednesday's the only full online day, so it's like I only have to go to Zoom classes like once a week, so it's pretty easy.
You and Malcolm found the keystone. We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
I set up my online classes because I have 3 sections of online science I got to do for our online 8th graders. And they have to, I mean, I try not to make it hard, you know. In fact, I set it up so, I mean, as long as they're paying attention, reading directions, they shouldn't even really have to.
Your help.
don't need to have to do a zoom if they're halfway paying attention to stuff, you know. But I probably wouldn't be surprised at how many 8th graders can't read directions or watch a video. It's kind of crazy.
Tired. It's been a long week.
For sure.
Finally able to go back to work, and then finally done with work. Can do more streaming.
Yeah. So you got to go do your lifeguarding stuff.
Yep, got to go do that for the next 2 days, and I'm good.
Nice. That is awesome. Yeah. So yeah, I just got to get a whole bunch. I got a whole bunch of 8th graders I got to turn to work in. But my virtual kids, I mean, I don't think they really understand how easy it is. You know, I got half of them that do really well and get everything done because they actually read the instructions and stuff.
Thanks for this.
And then I got half of them that can't figure out where they're at.
The scrolls of the
That's awesome, Agent. And they go and work on your balance wizard there in Chrysalis. Nice.
Away from them, we'd have the advantage over those overgrown lizards.
And so most of my day while I'm dealing with my online classes is me just calling parents saying, hey, so-and-so hasn't turned any work in a week. Hey, kid hasn't turned any work in a week. Is there any way we can get him to do that? Hey, just wanted to let you know your kid hasn't turned any.
Nah, man. If I was a teacher, I'd just get out the ruler and tell them that this is the 80s and you're gonna get slapped with a ruler. Just start beating them up.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, all I know is there's a whole bunch of football players who aren't going to play much football unless they figure it out.
Yeah. For real. Someone just anonymously took a photo of my school. Some kid. Yeah. And it was some kids not wearing a mask while eating lunch, talking to each other, and now it's like all over like Yahoo News and stuff. So.
Isn't that crazy? Well, I mean, what do you expect? Can't eat a mask. I mean, can't eat without a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
I was like, what? Why you gotta be why you gotta be like that?
Had better work. Say there, can you?
It was a kid too that took the picture.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, you can't trust kids.
Yeah, just you got their parents being like, okay, go do this, go.
Yeah. Well, it's a tough situation with the politics, and you got some people that are very, very concerned, which I totally get, and some people that are not as concerned. They kind of accept certain things, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, if my dad lived with me, for instance, you know, he lives out in California, but if he lived with me, I'd be kind of concerned about my kids possibly bringing a virus home.
So that's what my English teacher said.
You know, me myself, I'm not worried about it at all. You know, I'm perfectly in a safe. In fact, I wouldn't doubt that I've already come across it at least once this year already. You know, and my kids, I'm not worried about them getting it. I mean, you know, they'll be fine. But you know, like we said, you know, if I had an older parent or something living with me, I'd be a lot more concerned about it.
Yeah. So my English teacher said that because he has a older father that's living like right next to him.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm gonna be really strict on this just because my father's heart disease or something like that, and I'm like, oh, that sucks because like he's like prone to it and stuff like that. I'm like,
yeah, that is tough. Well, and see, but I mean, you know, as long as you're aware of that and you keep yourself out of situations. Or, you know, just be aware of what you're dealing with at home, you know, you should be okay. I think that's one of the things, for some reason, we let go of with all the politics is personal responsibility about doing what's right for yourself and your family, you know, instead of trying to lean on the government to make all the choices for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that we leaned away. I mean, not that I'm one side or the other necessarily. I'm just, you know, It seems like we have way too much looking for the government to try to solve our problems or solve certain things. And you know, government. If the government has proven one thing over all its years, it's very inefficient. Not very good at doing any of that. So you wouldn't go near a theater, Agent? Well, I can understand that. You know, I plan to go here soon. Ours have been opening up and everything, and I think it's fairly safe now that I've got a really good handle on how it spreads and everything and stuff that's going on, you know. And see, we've had about 4 weeks of school and haven't had any. I mean, we'll have a kid here that comes down and we send them home to be in quarantine and such, and we track down who they've been around. But it's been working pretty good at our school. We haven't had any major issues.
Yeah, we've had a lot of schools near us get shut down because of COVID. There's a school right next to me that had like 56 students get COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, basically the way it's working down here is, if somebody comes down with it, they go ahead and send them home into quarantine. Then we track down anybody who they're contact close with, and any possibilities, we send them home, and they do their online work at home. And it hasn't really been affecting what's been going on at the school that much, so it's been pretty good. Yeah, Agent Mercury, they have reduced the theater capacity, so I mean, honestly, if you go to theaters, you probably won't be sitting that close to anybody, and everybody's required to wear masks. Shouldn't be that terrible as long as everybody's wearing masks. Like, one of the things that's really helped me understand things better is our district is working with one of the top-rated children's hospitals in the States, and so we're just following exactly what they want us to do. All the policies and procedures are basically exactly what they asked us. So we have this big old list of systems and we'll follow it, and it's been pretty good. It's been pretty fair. I probably think the worst thing that could happen to us is if we had a whole bunch of staff at one time coming down with it, because that's where it would probably cause us to shut down. That's the only negative thing I could see at this point. Well, Agent, I mean, you're right. How could you make sure everyone wears a mask in a dark theater? And you're right. There's always a thing of risk, and then at that point you got to make a choice for yourself, thinking, okay, let's say I do catch it, what's the worst that's going to happen to me, or I mean, could I possibly bring it home to somebody who could be in danger and stuff? And if it is, maybe that's not a good choice for you, I don't know. We'll just have to see how everything finally plays out in the end and stuff. Oh, that you already got Frog? Jeez.
Yeah. I got TC.
Oh, you got TC.
I get level 22, I think.
Ah, yeah. I was going to say I don't think I get my hit all for a little while. For sure. Yeah. I mean, what I really wish we did in my district is we went to kind of like a hybrid where we had half our students come 2 days, half come the other 2 days, and then have a third day for remedial for anybody who's really struggling, and then just assign online work on the 2 days that the students aren't there. That's what I wish we did, because that would have reduced numbers in my classrooms. It would have had everybody in front of a teacher at least a couple days a week, But we didn't go that route. That was an option they were thinking about, though. I would have loved that. Well, you're right, Agent. If you want to go, you should go. And honestly, as long as you're wearing a mask, the chances of you picking it up, are really, really slim. I mean, you got to be under that 6 feet area. They've got to not have a mask, and a lot of things have to go right for you to pick it up. As long as you're protecting yourself and you're keeping your distance, what it's shown over and over again that it doesn't get transmitted that way. Flame Guardians. Whew.
I got some sort of robe.
I'm sorry? Oh, I missed you.
Some sort of robe that was like crown robe.
Wow. These are balanced. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Well, guys, I thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I'm hanging out with Temprexx here. We're going to be streaming. I've got a new Fire Wizard, and he has a new Myth Wizard that we started. We are going to bust our way through Krokotopia here, see as far as we can get. And if the collab mixes really well, we might even go to a second day of the week, as long as it works with his schedule and my schedule. Kind of looking forward to that, having a good time. I don't need that. Very good. Awesome. So you had a good week. That's fantastic. It sounded like school went pretty well for you. Yeah. You got yourself a nice, easy schedule for your senior year?
Yeah, you're really easy.
So what are you going to do after you graduate? Have you got plans yet?
Going to college for forensics.
Oh, nice. So
yeah.
So what track does that take you? Do you have to go down a chemistry track for forensics, or?
You have to go down a so you have to go down biology, chemistry, and psychology.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like a class of all of them, kind of.
Yeah, I knew you would have to. I was pretty sure you'd have to go down a science track to be able to do that. And biology and chemistry totally makes sense. Yeah, Agent. There's actually quite a few movies. I really want to see Tenet right now. You know, that's playing in our theater right now. I just, haven't been able to shake any money down. I gotta wait till I get paid at the end of next week. But yeah, that's pretty cool though. Forensic science, nice. Yeah, there's
Forensic
a few.
Science, yep.
Yeah, so what school in your area is doing that? Because that's not something you find all over the place.
So actually, I'm doing senior. My school gives the seniors a forensics program.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm doing, I'm taking that now is I'm hoping to go to West Virginia University for forensics there, and then from there you can get into, I think it's blood on-scene blood sports analysis or something like that, and blood splat analysis, and you can go into crime scene photography, which I'm trying to do that either too. Whatever, just anything with that can help me with the forensics thing, I'll do.
Yeah, that's neat. That's neat. One of the things I usually have my pre-APs do every year in 8th grade is they have to research science-based careers, and I always have a few of them that research forensic stuff for some reason. That's always popular with them, and that way they can get an idea of what's out there that's based in science, so they can have an idea of how much school it takes, possible salaries and everything,
Yes.
I don't know if it's like it up there, but it seems like every 8th grader I get, half of them all want to be like sports trainers or something.
That's all they want to be. They were like, all right, I'm going to the NFL.
Yeah. Well, football is really big down here, so.
Honestly, my dream in life is just to have a nice house, nice family house, and just be able to just have a house. That's all I care about. Just being able to afford a house.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
That's a good way to go. Mine was the generation where they kept saying, "Oh, don't do it unless you really love it. I mean, otherwise, you'll be unhappy." And I'll tell you what, one of the biggest lies ever foisted upon my generation was that lie right there. Or I think it is.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree.
My personal thought is, if you're good at something, go do that for a living. And then, you let your passion be something you enjoy doing in your life. That's not necessarily work. One of the reasons why I'm not doing music is I learned that, hey, I love music. I don't want to do music for a living. I was a music major in college, and I was all focused on that for a long time. And I figured out that, hey, I really, really enjoy music, but I don't think I want to do music for a living, especially after 12.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun. When I worked at Guitar Center, I worked there for about 12 years. I was a store manager, sales manager, regional manager, did tons of selling, and I learned a ton. But at the same time, it was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm good at teaching, so that works out pretty well, And, is every day like, I can't wait to go back to teaching? Well, no. But, hey, it pays the bills, and it gives me time to do other things.
Begins the draining of your strength. And the restoration of my glory.
But cool, forensics. That's cool. That sounds like something that, if you got yourself somewhere, you could definitely do something a little bit different every day, and it could be really interesting too. Yeah, Agent Mercury and Mulan did come out. You are right. It did come out recently. Another movie I'd like to see. I want to go see that new Mutants movie from Sony. The last Sony X-Men movie.
So with that whole new Mulan movie or whatever it's called, I actually heard some stuff about it.
Oh yeah, what'd you hear about that?
People are starting to boycott it because China is doing I don't know anything about it, but this is what I heard is China is doing something really, really bad, almost like Holocaust, where they're putting people where if there's a race or not a race, race. So how it was Jewish in there. It's a different one, and so people are boycotting it because the girl that started Mulan said that she agrees with it.
Oh, really?
But everyone's like, no, don't go watch that. That's terrible. Don't watch this. So everyone's boycotting against it right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh well, honestly, I haven't been really that thrilled about Disney's live action stuff. I'll be honest with you. That's just me, because I thought their cartoon stuff was the best stuff they ever did. You know. And so, I mean, I guess it's okay. A lot of people have been enjoying going and seeing all the new live action stuff, but not me. So I guess I wouldn't have known. It was Mulan was not on my list of things I wanted to go check out. Besides, I kind of like watching those old kung fu movies, anyways. You know, and especially some of the newer stuff that comes out. I really enjoy the martial arts stuff, and so that's the stuff I enjoy watching.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny what people get all upset about sometimes. Sometimes I totally get it, and sometimes it's like, well, I get it, but is that the right venue to to make a big deal about it?
Yeah.
That's cool. So that's a Willcast. That's funny. Oh. Seems people didn't like it, Agent Mercury. I don't know. I mean, I just decided not to go check it out myself. But because I didn't want to pay Disney any extra, because I already have, what do you call that?
Disney Plus, right?
I already have Disney Plus. I didn't want to give Disney extra money just so I could watch Mulan. I thought that was kind of silly. You know. What I was disappointed with, I'll tell you what, was the Artemis Fowl movie. That crushed me. I don't know. Have you ever read any of those Artemis Fowl books?
I read one like halfway.
Yeah, halfway. Okay. Yeah. I'm a big reader, and those books are a lot of fun. And the movie just basically was like the worst possible rendition they could have tried to put together. It just did not do anything what made the books fun to read and stuff. They just kind of missed the whole point. Or at least that's just my thoughts on it. I wasn't very impressed. Okay, guess I'll attack him. Why not?
Trying to pull some attacks, but all I got is minions and stuff. I gotta fix my deck.
Yeah. I gotta toss some stuff out I know I'm not using. Like I don't, because I've got plenty of good attacks in here. They just weren't popping up. Look at all those.
So one of my viewers, Kibbs the Wiz, said, "Ask him if he has watched Cobra Kai." He said it's good.
I saw that. They just popped it up on Netflix, and I was thinking, gosh, because I remember, when I was a kid, I watched the original, Karate Kid and all that stuff. So that's a little bit nostalgic. I'll check it out. I'm always looking for new series because I've just kind of been running out of them. You know how it is. Been running out of things to watch, especially with the quarantine. How many of you guys out there have just totally binged almost everything you could possibly get your hands on? I'm kind of there.
Yep, that's been me.
I keep digging for old series I haven't seen. Like I started watching Absentia on Amazon because I never watched it, and I like a year ago I tried watching the first episode, couldn't get into it. Now I'm like 5 episodes in, I'm going, okay, this isn't so bad. But I mean, I'm just dragging. I'm like, it's like I'm digging as far as I can on my streaming sites to try to find something I haven't watched.
Yeah,
it's getting tough.
I've watched like all the Avengers movies like 5 times.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like I love, like, honestly, one of the top movies I think is Captain America.
Oh yeah.
The first one.
The first one was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's really, really good.
And I'll be honest with you, all 3 of the Captain America movies I think were some of the best ones Marvel put out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the storylines were really strong. The character build was good. They were all a little bit different and all had a really good twist to it. So yeah, I mean, it kind of makes me interested to see what their whole last phase is going to. This whole phase 5 that they're getting ready to roll out with the Black Widow movie. Their big Guardians. Oh, is it No, it's not Guardians. Although Guardians 3 will be coming out at some point.
Yeah, I heard that's gonna be really good.
But oh god,
it's
Immortals.
Gonna kill you.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not. Yeah, but there's it's going to be interesting to see. Like they've got this new. I forgot this new one they've just finished filming that we're going to see probably at the beginning of the year. I keep forgetting the name of it. But a whole bunch of brand new characters that we've never seen before. So it should be interesting. But yeah, I'm hoping they can keep the the good directing and the good storylines, you know, that they don't let wash down. I don't know what they're going to do about any more Black Panther stuff, though.
Kib's Wiz in my chat said, tell him it makes Johnny look like a good guy. I don't know why.
Makes Johnny look like a good guy. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, dear. What do we got going here? Well, have we finished these guys off yet? No, we have. Okay. Very cool. Awesome. Well, great. Well, let's go ahead and move on. We got to defeat Akori Narini.
Now my chat's going off about if Gordon Ramsay's a clown or not.
Oh, if Gordon Ramsay's a clown or not?
Yeah.
Like, do they mean just clown as in a clown, or?
No, they mean like bad.
Oh, bad? I don't know. He's certainly entertaining.
He is entertaining.
He is certainly entertaining. You know, I don't know. I don't think you get that upset about things in the kitchen unless that's a big part of who you are to an extent.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, that's basically his job, so I get it.
You know, I think you know. I mean, he's a sports guy. I mean, he was a professional soccer player as well. Yeah. You know, and so. I think a lot of who he is, you see pretty clearly. You know, he can be nice, but when he's like wanting you to do something, I mean, a lot of it's for TV, so they get as good as they can for it because obviously it makes good TV. But
yeah,
I see a lot of that as part of who he is, and that's part of his personality. That doesn't surprise me all that much. The way, you know, I don't know. He's fun to watch. I mean, and you know what?
They're really fun to watch.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. In Hell's Kitchen, when he's just like coming up with brand new, you know, if that chicken was any more alive, it would cluck at you. You know, okay, that's just hilarious. I love that stuff. You watched every season of Hell's Kitchen, Agent Mercury? I've watched most of them. You know.
That's weird that you just said that because Kib said that too.
Yeah.
He's like, I watched all 17 seasons of Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, it is hilarious. I've watched a lot of it, but not, you know, I haven't watched every season, but I've watched the majority of them, you know. And it's fun stuff. He's definitely entertaining. And that's what they're paying the big bucks for. That's where he gets the big money from. One of the best things, though, I watched him do is he had this series where he was just showing us his basic recipes. And it was just a great cooking thing. It was just him at the stove cooking. And that was a really, really good series. I remember watching that when that came out a few years ago. It's sitting on Hulu now. Lots of great techniques.
So we're talking about movies and everything. And someone in my chat puts this. They put the here's a good trailer to a movie. I click on it and it's a you got baited song. It's like you got baited.
You got baited. That's hilarious. Very cool. Very neat. Let's see here. Oh, that was fire. That's why I didn't kill him right away. Okay. That's not a problem. Okay, so let's go ahead and kick that. Let's kick that. Let's put that up. There we go. That makes sense.
Try and do as much damage to this thing as possible.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. So it seems like there's been a lot of good movies that are in production that are starting to come out. Have you been watching the Boys at all on Netflix? They've been like doing one video a week now.
Yes, I have actually. I have. They're pretty funny. I love them.
It's you know, I'm enjoying the second season a lot more than the first season right now. I'm enjoying the second season a lot more, but I think that's always something with me, is the characters tend to be a little more fleshed out by that point. You know, boy, it's brutal though. I'll tell you what. I already know who I want them to kill off. I'm there. Yeah. Yeah, and actually, I don't mind them doing that. I mean, I understand, you know, the Netflix, you know, would dump all the episodes out at one time, but I almost kind of like them just spreading it out, kind of like regular TV.
Spreading it out, yeah.
You know, at least at the beginning, you know, because then, you know, it gives you a chance, you know, because sometimes when you binge everything, you miss stuff. If you just binge it straight through. Yeah, it's kind of brutal, Agent Mercury. It's a pretty good negative take on the whole superhero thing, but boy, it's pretty brutal. You want to watch Lucifer on Netflix? You know, that's one show I couldn't quite get into for some reason. I don't know. Couldn't quite get into Lucifer.
I have no more attacks, so I hope you guys can kill.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a problem. I was just trying to watch what you guys are doing, so I didn't like double up and just waste an attack on something.
Yeah. I was sitting here, I was like, oh shoot.
Yeah, well, I saw your puppet was gonna like zap the last. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
He had the kill. He had the kill shot.
He wasted it.
Yeah.
Because of Storm, of course.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool things I'm waiting for them to come out with. Like Netflix has some cool series in the works. Amazon has a couple of cool things in the works. So I'm like crossing my fingers on that from some book series I read while I was in high school, college, and still not even in college anymore. You know, So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Some really neat fantasy stuff. If they do it right, could be incredible. You know. Like they're redoing it, like they're going to redo the Lord of the Rings, I guess, in a series style. So it's not like, you know. So what am I trying to say? So it's not like just the quick movie launch. So you're actually going to have a long extended series on the way they do it. So I think that'll be interesting. And then there's this one book series by Robert Jordan called The Wheel of Time that they've been filming the first season on, and that's like a 13-book series. No, it's like a 13-book series. You know, that finally got finished. Gosh.
How long do you think that took them? 13 books. I could not imagine being a book writer and just writing books.
Well, I can get through reading all 13 of those books in like 2 months. You know, casually reading them. It took him. The first book he released was back like in 1992 in that series, and then. Then the main author, you know, died before he could finish the series. He like released book 11, I believe, and so they hired another really excellent author that I like a lot to finish it. So he finished the last 3 books like in about 2.5, 3 years, and so started writing in '91, and they finally finished the series I think around 2012, 2013.
Now the other lads will.
Nice.
I wish we had a whole brigade
a
of
task right here before we
like
defeat
you.
these guys.
Oh wait,
We won this battle with the Tuts long ago.
sorry, I didn't mean to grab him. I got used to things. There we go. Guess we'll bring Emmeline in with us there. Well, it's like Goofus, who's still writing the Game of Thrones series, and it's been like easily 23 years since he put the first book out.
Yeah. Are you're 8th grade science teacher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 8th grade. How are they treating the whole math situation? Good.
Math situation?
Masks.
Oh, masks. Yeah, my kids are actually doing really good. I mean, I have to remind them to put it up over their nose all the time because they'll let slip, especially, I mean, it's like, put it up your nose, okay. But for the most part, I mean, they're doing a really good job considering everything. And really, as far as spread in our school, it's been very, very, almost non-existent. Usually kids pick it up somewhere outside of school, and then we have to put them in quarantine is what's been happening. Yeah. So it's been good. The kids are doing good. We're following the policies that they want us to follow so we keep our 6 feet apart and masks on all the time. And you know what? I use a face shield, so that works really well for me because I hate having the mask over my face all day.
I use one of those too.
But the face shield works really, really well. I got one that actually is on a set of glasses, so it's on a glass frame. And I'll tell you what, that's fantastic. I can lift it up and put it over my head when I'm not using it, bring it down. Pretty good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, Agent, the Artemis Fowl movie wasn't very good. I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of a waste of air. But I am looking forward to that new Fantastic Beasts movie. Who doesn't like some Harry Potter action, right? I think Fantastic Beasts could be really awesome. Did she just ditch us? Yeah, Emmeline just ditched us. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. You know, she came in and got us the big monster count, and then she ran.
Yeah, come on. Actually, I've never seen a Harry Potter.
Really?
Movie.
Because you're like from the generation almost, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I am indeed.
You are from that Harry Potter generation with all the movies and the books, you know.
Never seen one or never even watched a book. I mean, read a book.
I'll tell you what, the movies are a lot of fun to watch. Yeah, Agent. Yeah, there's some people who haven't liked the new Fantastic Beasts movies, but I've enjoyed both of them so far, and I can't wait for the third one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that's going to be. Ooh, I'm going to steal his ward.
There it is. There's a way to do it.
Well, you know, I'm trying to use more of these types of spells because I never use them with any of my other wizards. So I'm trying to keep a few of them stocked in. I'm trying to get used to thinking about using them. Hey, G Sidex, how you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Very nice to see you in chat today. What's going on with you? Glad you could stop in for my collaboration stream here with Temprexx. We're having a good time just working our way through Krokotopia. I got a new Fire Wizard. He has a new Myth Wizard. Oh, there we go. Well, there we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so tomorrow I start my robotics team tomorrow. Yeah, Agent. Well, you can't go wrong with Harry Potter stuff. That's some good books and stuff. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and use this just to kill that guy off like that. Okay. Very cool. Very nice. Very nice.
Yikes! I'm like out of spells almost.
You're out of spells. Oh, that's right. None of us have shuffle right now.
No, none of us have it.
Oh, I was going to get rid of that guy. Because I had the 2 blades, I figured I'd be able to knock him out with 1 hit. Well, definitely with that, but... Okay. Hey, here you go. The puppet's going to come through for us. No, I guess not.
The puppet.
Oh, yes, I absolutely am still streaming. We start at 8 tonight, and I'll be going for a few hours at least. See how far we can get with our wizards tonight. Hey,
I'm going to be able to go to what's it? It's 9:30. It's almost 9 p.m. for you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's 10 for me almost. So
yeah.
I'm gonna be able to go to 10:30 my time. So about like 45 more minutes.
Okay, not a problem. We'll have a good time going that way. Yeah, well, that's okay, Sidex. I'm glad you were able to come in. Hopefully you've been doing good. Always got to take care of school business first. Yeah, that person leaving us really did kind of like screw us over, Agent Mercury. Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see here.
So all I have is a remove 1 positive spell and a pixie.
I have plenty of attack spells, so we'll just.
Yeah,
we'll just have to finish them off. Yeah, I think they retextured that tree there in that spell because I don't remember the tree looking that way. I could be wrong. Okay, yeah, look, and the puppet's working good. Agent Mercury used to be that. He was saying that his least favorite world was Azteca, but now Chrysalis is really making a run for it now for him. I don't know. I like Chrysalis. It's just long. It's just a long world. Very long. Yeah, so tomorrow, I set up a new time for my stream tomorrow. I won't be doing it in the morning. I will be doing it in the evening because I've got robotic stuff I got to do tomorrow. So if you usually catch me on Saturday mornings, it's going to go to Saturday evenings, guys. So just a heads up of a schedule change. Yeah, so we're kicking off my robotics teams tomorrow. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're gonna watch the kickoff video, which shows us the challenge we've got to build for, and then we're gonna start doing some brainstorming, and then next week we start practices. So,
how is the robotics? Is it good? Is it fun?
We have a lot of fun doing it. Basically we do a competition called First Tech Challenge, and right now, tomorrow, wow, that almost just about killed me. And basically what they're doing is they're rolling out the challenge nationwide. It's a nationwide contest. And so, we build robots that are about 18 inches by 18 inches by 18 inches. That's the biggest the robot can be. It has to fit inside that box. And we use motors and all sorts of mechanical advantage to try to put it together to accomplish certain tasks. It's a ton of fun. I run 2 teams, a boys team and a girls team. And what we do is we start from scratch. We design it. I teach them how to use CAD. We teach them how to program it, and it's fun. It's a lot of work though. It probably takes a lot of time for me to get a good team on the field.
Yeah.
Also, it kind of depends on the motivation of the kids I get too. The toughest thing, when I was growing up. Well, gosh, I'm starting to feel old. So when I was growing up, if my dad was working on something, I would go watch him work on it. I think that was a me thing, but I think that's what we did. My dad, he would be out, like he'd build stuff, or he'd be fixing something, So at home, we'd always go out there and watch him build stuff, or watch him fix things, or something like that,
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of kids do that stuff anymore. It's like, when I'm trying to teach them how to do stuff in robotics, I try to tell them, hey guys, if I'm showing somebody how to do something, guess what? You don't have to ignore it. You should come over and watch how it's done so you could do it next time. But for some reason, they haven't quite figured that out. So that's probably the most frustrating thing in robotics is they think because I'm showing one kid, it's not that big of a deal, and they walk away. And so then when I need them to do the same thing, they weren't there to learn it. But yet they stand around saying I'm bored all the time. It's like, get involved. That's the toughest part about running a junior high robotics team, is because usually you don't get a lot of kids who've ever messed with tools or anything like that. So you're basically walking them through everything. You're trying to teach them how to do this stuff, and that's the real challenge with it right there. So plus they've never really built anything like that, and they're not familiar with how motors work or how gears work. Sprocket systems. There's just so many different things to make a competitive robot, and it's funny. Not to mention, we got to program in Java too, so we can create the control thing. So I've got to pick 2 kids and try to teach them how to do Java programming. So it's a rush, and we have and we still don't know how much time we're going to have to get the robots together this season. That's another thing that COVID's changed is the whole schedule we have on robotics too. So I'm not sure how much time we're going to have to wait. Mm-hmm. When we have to have the robots ready for the first competition. Like usually we've had to have robots ready by 1st of December. That's usually what it is. But I don't know if we're running the same leagues or anymore. There's so many changes that they're making right now because they're trying to deal with, how we're going to do meets.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just need to get this on. They need to go ahead and get the whatever.
Robot. I mean, not the robot. The minion failed again, dude. He's always doing it.
I know. That's the tough part about that early minion. They fizzle a lot.
Yeah.
Very long, and the guys use annoying spells. Yeah, Agent, they do. Yeah, that's why I kind of like the monstrology thing. If you can find some time to go grind, those monstrology guys tend to do a lot better at hitting things.
Yeah, they do.
Like the early. I like going into not the dark cave, but the haunted cave, and getting those storm crows or whatever they are. Those guys turn out to be really good minions early in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty easy to get a whole bunch of monstrology from there. Yeah, Agent, that new raw when it hits you with that -40, that sucks. just going to hit him for spite now. Awesome. There we go. Yeah, I think Krok's due for an update. Do you think they're going to do some redesign on Krok, you think, like they did back in Wizard City?
Yeah, they're going to do about everything that's old is going to get a new update, I think. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, I think it would be great, because I like Krokotopia, but I'll tell you what I really like is I really liked the way all the like the upper and lower zigzag looked. I like the new art that they did there. I would love to see that come back down to the main islands. I thought that was pretty cool, a glimpse into where it could go if they go ahead and get it all updated and looking nice. Hey, have you been seeing any of the stuff about the caramel teasers they've been throwing out there?
I have not.
It's been pretty interesting. What was I looking at just the other day? I was looking at some of the mobs. Like, it looks like we're going to have goats with candy cane horns.
Really?
Yeah, goats with candy cane horns. And so I think they're going whole hog with that type of German mountain theme, German Austrian theme is what they're going with for that world. So it looks pretty interesting. Yeah, I saw a couple pictures on Twitter.
Away from those warriors? God, Zooks!
Oh.
You've just turned the tide.
Wait.
I'd rather not hang on to these.
You're not the right guy. Okay. We need to go find...
Oh, man. It was a side quest.
Sorry about that.
No, that's not your problem. I had like 4 side quests from here already. So.
You have 4? I picked up a whole bunch. They're all just kind of sitting in my inventory right now. It's all filled up there. Gotta go talk to Standish. Yeah, so so plus the devs. Did you see the dev letter that they made about PvP last week?
No, what happened?
Well, what they did is they sat down and they kind of gave a little bit of explanation on how the matchmaking works.
Wait. Oh shoot! I'm doing side quests right now.
You're doing a side quest.
Didn't even realize.
Report to Professor Winthrop and tell him about
You can teleport me if you need it, and I realized that was not the right location. I was like, never mind.
Yeah, so apparently the devs, they did a big letter, and I'm starting to watch those dev letters because I think it gives you a really good insight into what they're planning and stuff.
You recovered the key? Oh.
You can port to me. I'm over at Professor Winthrop if you need to. Okay.
So, you can replay this dungeon, allowing you to gain additional unique loot, but only if you survive.
Throne room of fire. Woohoo! I always liked this particular dungeon. I always thought this was pretty cool because it harkens to some Indiana Jones stuff. But yeah, so the devs, they were talking a lot about some of their plans for PvP and what they're doing as far as in the background for that they're getting ready to do in the next update. So they talked about how the matchmaking system worked, which that didn't bother me at all. But what I really noticed was how it was some of the things they were talking about to reduce players who weren't actually fighting. They were just going in there with huge resistance gear, and heal spells, and just try to sit out the other opponent until the other opponent just quits. So.
Oh wait, so they're trying to reduce tanking. So
yes.
They're trying to. Okay.
Yeah.
How's that going to work?
Well, from what they were saying, and I think it's pretty interesting because I think that's one of the things I've heard a lot of people they are not very happy with is people go in there and try to tank out something. Basically, what they're doing is they're setting the win conditions to be based off aggressiveness. So basically, the idea is if like you sat there and tanked with healing spells the entire time, you're not going to win the match. And they're going to put time limits on the match too. And I think they talked about doing a 30-minute time limit to begin with to test things out.
Yeah.
We'll most likely need the
They
use
sort
of
of have that already,
so
but
I'll
it's
trust
only
you
in
to procure
tournaments
one
that they
for us.
have that.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that they're going to use to try to avoid that. I think, honestly, if somebody hasn't attacked in like 10 minutes, they should call it, personally.
Yeah. Well, people are going to counter to do that, they're going to have all their tanks set up, and then they're going to use spells that give them shields. That's how they're going to counter it.
Yeah, there's always ways to do that.
Yeah, so they're going to do like Abominable Weaver, they're going to do like the cauldrons. They're gonna do all those different spells. That's what they're gonna do. That's what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I believe that's a big intent. Is they want it to be focused more on fighting and not tanking.
Pass through the door unless all the braziers burn with red flames.
Yeah, I was just reading that. Yeah. Oh, I thought I got that. There we go. I keep switching it back. Yeah, so I think those are the things they're trying to figure out. Plus, they've nerfed the critical heals you can get in PvP, but not affecting PvE, though. That's what they said.
Really?
Yeah, they said they plan to nerf those big heals in PvP, but not in PvE. So it's only going to be in PvP where those nerfs are supposed to be popping in. I don't know. I thought, well, I think the way that everything works out, they could possibly pull it off. Honestly, I mean, I think a lot of people have been saying there should just be spells outlawed right out in PvP, anyways. I mean, if there's a problem with the spell and it's not a balanced spell, doesn't work well in the matches, it should just be dropped anyways. I've heard people say that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Not being a big PvPer, I get it. Where can you see the new Caramel Moms? You got to kind of watch for them, Agent. Like, for instance, on Twitter, I went ahead and subscribed to pretty much every Wizard101 character they got, different people and stuff on there, because they're all leaking stuff here and there. The devs are leaking things. The main site's leaking things. They got a Caramel trailer out now where you can see a little glance of the world and stuff. So that's where most of their stuff's popping out is on Twitter. That's where they're leaking just about everything. Okay. Yeah. So that's where you can catch some of it, and that's where I've seen everything. Yeah, I think they have like a Lollipop Mancer mouse or something, the character design they threw out there, which kind of gives you an idea. So it's going to be like a bunch of mice with rounded ears. Is going to be like one of the main races there. Which is a little bit different than the mice we had over there in Chrysalis. Nice. Hey, so have you guys gotten some cooler weather up there? Because that cold front was really kind of nice to us here in Texas, I'll tell you what, this week.
I haven't really gotten that much weather recently.
Yeah, so it's just been hot up there still?
It's been hot.
Yeah. We got a nice cold front that came down and gave us like almost a week of rain. In fact,
really?
Our temperature, last night it was in the low 60s. This morning it was cold. It was cold when I walked outside. And for my part of Texas this time of year, that's unusual, So, and today it didn't get higher than like 79. It was a really beautiful day. So I'm going to count myself happy that we got some of that. That's nice.
Gonna let you guys finish that off.
Yeah. Very cool. You always forget how long these lower levels take when you haven't done it for a while. Very nice. Very good. Okay. Well, awesome. Well, I'm glad you had a great week so far, Temprexx. That's awesome.
Heck yeah, man. How's yours, though?
Well, just every day in the classroom. Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had a really good stream on Tuesday night. It was a lot of fun. Had a lot of people tune in. So that's always good when you have a nice stream like that. Plus, I got 3 new videos out this week. So I started a new video series called Kimmy Say Build. So I'm just building quick little 10-minute builds on Minecraft.
Work. Now to use the staff. We'll soon figure out the orders.
So I'm going to try that series for a while and see how that gets picked up. I think it could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It didn't take me that long to go ahead and record and put it together, so I think that's a win-win. I think that's a tough thing about doing content creation, especially when you're doing other things, is being able to find a format that fits the time you have to do it. you know. But I also got 2 other Let's Plays out this week. I got my modded Minecraft Let's Play out, and I got my regular vanilla Let's Play video out too. So it was a pretty productive week. I got a lot done, you know, which has been nice. Very cool. Free fishing is live now. Oh, I gotta go fishing for that fish again.
But not if there is any moon shining.
Okay, so no moons. What did it say again? Okay, I got to turn the...
Where the 2 suns shine.
Okay, no moons, just 2 suns.
I am so far behind you.
Are you?
Yeah.
You're probably just walking up. There we go.
Teleporting up. Hey.
I got it. Woo. Okay. So, did you take advantage of double reagents when it was out earlier this week?
You know,
I missed my chance. I got busy with school and recording, so I didn't get much more than what I did during stream. So, I almost finished with Mirage. I'm getting pretty excited. Okay. So, that's pretty cool. I can't wait to get to Imperia. Plus, I'm almost max level, too, so I can start working towards the big gear. I wonder how that's... See, one of the things I expect them to happen is they said one of the next stages in their balancing the game is that they're going to go through all the gear. You know, and start...
Really?
Yep, they're going to go through all the gear because the first step was they knew the spells were out of whack, so they did all that, and you know, it makes sense. In fact, I kind of like the way how it turned out in the end, the way all the spell.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, you know, the buffs were really good for the schools that needed them, and in the end, I don't think it really hurt Storm all that much with the nerfs that it got. So I think it turned out okay.
Turned out really good, and Myth even got a little boost.
Yeah, and and they kind of confirmed, like in their little letter, that they got to look at gear sets. And they already pretty much said that Darkmoor was OP, which I agree. I mean, if you can go 30 levels with the same gear, I mean, although I have enjoyed having good gear for 30 levels, it is a little OP. I mean, if you can make it that far of the game with that, like I guess you could say the Olympus gear that you get from Zeus, the Zeus gear, that's kind of OP at level 32.
Yeah, Waterworks too.
Yeah, Waterworks is OP. Because you can go half the game with Waterworks gear alone. A lot of people do, because they don't grab the Poseidon or the Hades gear, you know. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be going through all the gear and trying to balance it out so it makes sense, you know. Because I don't know. To me a good role playing game is as you're leveling up, you should want to get new gear. I think that's one of the things I've been kind of missing with my Storm Wizard is not, I mean, with my Balance Wizard, is for like 30 levels now, there hasn't been any gear for me to look at.
Yeah.
You know? Or if there is, I haven't talked to the right people yet about it who've done the research. Because like everybody I talked to is, oh yeah, Darkmoor will get you all the way until at 130. You know, and they said that too about Waterworks will get you all the way to 100, which it does, you know, if you want to do it that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit that boss, yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, depending on if you're speeding through it, Agent, you're right. You don't need to pick up the Tartarus gear if you're speeding through it because it doesn't necessarily. I mean, you're only 10 levels away from Darkmoor, but I mean, if you're playing kind of like I am, casually, 6 hours a week or so, I got plenty of time to grind for the other gear, so I enjoy getting it. I don't know. I like getting different gear sets like that. Do you know what I really wish though? I wish the crafting recipe for a gear stand in your house wasn't so freaking crazy expensive. I don't know if you've ever tried to craft one of those or not. But there's a craft stand where you can like throw your pants on and throw your robe on, throw your hat on, and throw your boots on so that you can like have your gear in your house. That's a crazy crafting recipe to do that. I don't understand why they make that hard.
Yeah.
You know. Because
you just push that aside and be like, yeah, that's not for me.
I mean, I don't mind a crafting recipe that makes me work. That doesn't bother me. But one that's crazy big. You know, I understand like in higher levels when you're trying to get certain gear, you have to get huge quantities of stuff to craft it. But I mean, a stand for your clothes?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Where is the balance in that, you know? But hey, that's just me. That's just me, you know. That's just me. I don't know.
No, I totally get that too.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, you can craft a jewel a whole lot easier than you craft one of those stands.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, jewel crafting is pretty. I mean, some of the stuff's expensive. Like, you know, I had to buy all this orichalcum so I could make so I could craft some jewels for my balance wizard up there. And that was not cheap. I spent like easily 400,000 gold to craft like 5 jewels. Very cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So it's going to be neat to see how they change up the game. And it looks like, you know, you don't go out and rebalance everything if you don't expect to be able to get a lot more years out of the game. So I like that. I like those. Those are all good signs. Yeah, Darkmoor gear is good, but I'll struggle in Imperia. Well, then, you know, that's why I'm going to go try to get the good gear for Imperia. Mercury. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't been to Imperia yet, but I might have 2 streams of me just grinding for Dragoon gear, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a pet. Did you get a pet? I just got an Inferno cat. Huh. It seems like pets drop a lot more than they used to, or is it just me?
You are 100% correct.
Yeah. Like, I mean...
They're just kind of handing them out. Like,
yeah, it seems like it. I mean, the amount of pets that I picked up, in the upper worlds, I guess maybe that's it. In the upper worlds, it's kind of like that, but I mean, just seems like you get a whole lot more pets. I remember when you would look up a pet and say, okay, who drops this pet, and then you go grinding for an hour to try to get it.
Since you defeated Krokotopia and Prince Manunarini, go on.
You know, I remember having to go grind for all that stuff. Okay, use the platform. Here we go. Indiana Jones moment.
You do as the professor says.
This is right out of Raiders of the Lost Ark right here.
Never would have thought to look there. I need to gather 1 or 2 other things.
It's one of the things I love about this game is all the pop culture stuff that they put in there.
We can continue from there.
Hardest part is 30 diamonds for the stand. Yes, I agree with you, Yeast Idex. 30 diamonds. Oh. Well, you know, I mean, I plan to grind for it as soon as I hit that level 1, that max level, and I qualify for those quests and stuff, Agent. I might as well, you know, get the cool gear, then go into Imperia and stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Especially if Imperia is kind of challenging, and the new gear will help you out with it. That's good.
We were going the wrong way there for a second, eh?
Yeah.
Is that a permanent camel?
Nope.
No, is it that 1-day one?
Yeah, I try to use them because I start filling up my inventory if I don't, you know. And I just feel bad about feeding a pet to my pet. I mean, feeding an animal to my pet. So, you know.
Excellent. We finally know. Now.
Okay, Major Talbot.
I think this is the part where we go to the other island. So we're
it's not so bad. So it took us a little bit to get there. Just finished Crescent Beach.
I think next stream we'll be able to finish Marleybone. Because honestly, Marleybone takes me like an hour, 2 hours, which will be perfect.
Really, just speeding through it, you can get.
So easy. Yeah, I get through it in like 2 hours. Oh my god, I didn't even realize I wasn't a member anymore. Hold on, let me pop one of these potions that I have in my Storm character. I have like 20 potions for members that I got for free for some reason.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Greetings. Well.
No worries. I guess it wouldn't let you get on the boat.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me get on the boat. I was just. Oh, it's. Yeah, every 11th, my memory runs out. So today's the day that my memory runs out. Oh, I was just playing the other day. What the heck?
Sometimes this game. Whew. You finished Grassland Beach, Agent? That's awesome. 30 diamonds for a stand. Well, it just seems like a lot to make a stand, you know? Like, maybe switch that out with, like, 60 wood. I mean, you make a stand out of wood, right?
Yeah.
Mistwood, you know? Or 100 mistwood for a stand. Give me 100 mistwood for a dam. Yeah, diamonds are a pain in the butt to get. Yeah, they don't come up for sale often in the thingamabobber, in the bazaar.
According to my...
And when they do, they're not cheap. Shalak the Wise. There we go, Blake's back in.
Greetings, wizard. So, the professor wants to test you. We are the ones being tested. We put the touch to sleep, but now our work is
I don't have to
undone.
listen to that. I'm sorry, I keep listening to him. I just like, let's move on. Oh, look, I just got to level up. Hey, she has a new spell for me. Nice.
I have a new spell for you.
What level are you?
What did I just hit? I hit 16.
Nice, because you did some side quests.
Yeah,
right?
I did some side quests while I missed you that last time. So
Yeah.
yeah, for
Nice.
sure. Okay.
Now, with that level 16, what do you get?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember with my fire either. I have a fire that's level like 40, but I don't remember what you get.
Yeah, I don't remember what I get at level 16, but she has a new spell to teach me, so I'll probably go back out there later and grab that.
Yeah, I got like 14 minutes left, so...
Yeah, no problem. We'll go ahead and do what we can.
If you want to, after you talk to him, just TP directly to me to get in this fight. I got with a guy. We'll get another...
Oh, you're ready to go?
I'm sitting in this fight with this death wizard named Cole.
Okay. Oh, you got yourself pulled?
Yeah.
So, Agent, you think the developers are going to be changing all the spells? I don't know. I mean, what do you mean about them changing all the spells? One of my guys says the developers are talking about changing all the spells. I don't think they're going to change a lot of spells. They just did a big audit on them. I think, if anything, one of the things I've heard is that they do have like a level 138 spell planned. So we'll have a level cap to 140. We'll bump, so that'll be nice. So we'll have a new max level, and then we'll have a new spell at 138, from what I understand. I know. But I also know that they do plan to do an audit on all the treasure card spells. They were talking about that probably being the next thing they need to do, is do a big treasure card audit.
Yeah, I feel the same. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've heard that, Agent. Actually, I absolutely have. I think the treasure card audit is the big thing that they've got to get done, because I don't know. Some of those treasure cards, like I heard that, for instance, the genie treasure card, that one has like 6 variants of it that they have to sort out and figure out, how they want to adjust it, especially if they're going to follow the arc, the curve, the spell curve that they introduced. One spell everyone is talking about is Supernova for balance. I don't know. I don't know if they'll adjust that. I mean, I don't see why. I mean, because it hit what they were shooting for. I don't think they'll go back to the full set of spells again. I don't know if they would. I mean, unless there's just that much outcry. Oh, incredibly powerful in PvP. Might get nerfed. Supernova's not any more powerful than I don't know. It's just my opinion, Agent. But I don't see it's not any more powerful than, say, the new Orthrus is.
Yeah.
Or
the new Orthrus. That's what I'm excited to get that hit all spell. Oh my god.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, it changes the game for a myth player. But I don't see how it could be any more problem than any of the other. Like Agent Mercury, he's saying that he's hearing that it's super powerful in PvP, but I don't see why it would be any more powerful than any of the other 7-pip spells, because everybody has a 7-pip hitter now, and Storms is a little bit tougher. Oh, you agree? Yeah, Yeah, so I don't know. I don't see them making a big change on that because I don't see the difference. And I bet you the devs are sitting back there saying I don't see the difference either, even though some PvPers might be complaining about it. I don't know because see, yeah, I mean, I understand them going through the treasure cards and reworking those because those do need to be reworked. I mean, because you can still go in the treasure cards and you can still get a -90 treasure card with the genie and still get that pulled off. But yeah. Oh, you're not talking about Power Nova. Oh, Supernova. Yeah, okay, I'm with you there.
Supernova, pretty good. Raw. How do you go pretty good now?
Okay, I'm sorry. You're talking about Supernova. Yeah, Supernova's interesting. That is an interesting spell. Ooh, Seal of the Fang. Yeah, Supernova's interesting. That's that 2-pipper that does a whole bunch of damage and takes away your aura, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good PvP spell right there. Yeah, but I hardly ever use it in PvE. It just doesn't. I mean, it doesn't
really worth it, kind of.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to keep in your deck, you know, or at least it hasn't really made sense for me to keep in my deck, you know. If I got it earlier in the game, I would definitely have it in my deck. But later on, you know, it doesn't always make sense, especially with Power Nova. I mean, you know, once you get Power Nova to a certain level, you know, you don't really need the Supernova. Supernova is pretty cool. It's a pretty good PvP spell. I mean, because you can knock out their aura and also do a really, really high damage hit too. And that's the nice thing about that Supernova. Yeah, Agent, I could see them looking at that and talking about making an adjustment to that because that's a pretty powerful little spell. It's only 2 pips too, from what I recall. A 2-pip spell takes away their aura and does like 500 in damage. Yeah, that's a good little spell there to have. You know, yeah, Balance does have a few spells like that are kind of interesting like that.
Gotta work tomorrow. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm doing robotics tomorrow. That's why I've changed my schedule. Well, you know, at least you get to be out in the fresh air, right?
Yeah. It makes up for it.
Makes up for it, yeah. Yeah, no, you're right, Agent. It's not a bad spell. I just don't find myself using it all that much, for sure. The Supernova, for sure. Yeah, so you'll be able to. Oh, is the beach really nice this time of the year?
Yeah, it is really nice.
Yeah. What's the water like?
What's up?
The water pretty clear up there?
Oh, it's decently clear. Decently
clear. Yeah, with the Gulf Coast, the water doesn't get really clear until you get down to South Padre, or you have to go all the way to the other side to Florida. You know.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. When we were living up in Oregon, I'll tell you what, that water was cold. Like the Gulf water is always really warm, almost no matter what time of year you go down to the Gulf. The water's always warm, just because the Gulf is like the warmest body of water, you know, out there.
Yeah.
You know, but when we were living up in Oregon and we'd go down to the beach up there with the kids, that water was so freezing because it had that Arctic current that was coming down the coast.
I gotcha.
It was always so cold versus like, you know, like I'm not sure how warm or cold the water is up there by you in Virginia, but I know that, you know, from Florida all the way, you know, going up through the Carolinas, it's a pretty warm coast.
Yeah, it's a warm coast, except for the days where it's raining.
Raining.
It's been raining all freaking summer. It's nice because I get free days just to chill in my car.
Mm-hmm.
But then it turns into shitty days, and then most people come to the beach.
Yeah, it probably makes longer days to an extent. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're sitting on your phone, which is good, except like you get bored after a while. You're like, oh my gosh, how long have I been sitting here? Like, I look at the clock; it's only 12. I'm like, oh god, I got another 5 hours.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. You know, for sure. For sure.
Might finish up this quest and then have to go to bed.
Yeah, I get it.
And then next weekend, don't worry, I'll be able to play for however long you'd like because of freaking it won't work.
Yeah, we'll have a longer day. Well, you gotta get the rest you need. You want to make sure you're good for work.
Yeah, man. All right, I think that's what I'm gonna call it. Thank you guys all for coming to the stream. Whoever just came to my stream, kids, drawer, Asian. Make sure you guys hit now. Since I'm gonna go, I don't know how much longer he's gonna be on, but make sure you guys definitely head over to his stream. His name is Kimise, Kimise Gaming. That's his Twitch. Just know that. I'll link it in chat real quick.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Temprexx. I hope you get plenty of rest, and I hope your week goes really well for you. Thanks for hanging out and playing. I guess I'm going to do some side quests. Yeah, let's do some side quests. Let's go ahead and knock some side quests. Actually, I've got a spell quest to do. That's what we're doing. We're doing some spell quest action. Mushu also needs an update, you're saying, Agent? I don't know.
Hopefully they got some pretty cool dudes heading over your way if they click that
cool.
link.
Well, everybody's welcome. We'll have a good evening. I'll probably play for another hour and a half maybe, so we'll see how it goes. Temprexx, you have a great day, great evening, great week. I will catch up with you later.
All right, yeah, man, I'll see you later. Peace out.
Peace. Very cool. Well, awesome, guys. So we're going to do some side questing. We're going to go ahead and pick up our spell quest. Chat is wide open. Anybody who wants to hop in and chat and harass me or talk or something, we're just going to play some Fire Wizard101. We're going to go ahead and knock out a bunch of side quests. We're going to save those main quests until next week when we get back to Temprexx. And when he'll be back on, he has work early in the morning, so he couldn't hang out as long as we'd planned. Dragonspire is meh. You don't know? You never liked Dragonspire much? Dragonspire, the biggest issue I have with Oh, thank you for the follow, Kib Slight. That's awesome. Yo, how you doing? Very, very good. Very nice to meet you. Yeah. Yeah, Dragonspire, to me, the only problem the Dragonspire really has is the colors. I think they just kind of depressing. Those purples and muted reds. I think that's why people go Dragonspire. I think the quests are okay. I think it's a pretty interesting world. I think people just get tired of the drab. I think that's the worst part about Dragonspire. It's just the drab. That people go, I don't want to do that. You came from Temprexx. I thought you might be. I was going to ask you. I'm going to call you Kibbs. I was going to ask you, Kibbs. Thanks for stopping and checking out. Hopefully we'll, be able to keep this going for a while. Fire Trap. That's what I get at level 16. Let's go and train that guy up. Very, very cool. And let's add that in to the deck. Very nice. Mushu is definitely your favorite world in the first arc. Yeah, a lot of people like Mushu in the first arc. Mine's always been Marleybone. I love Marleybone. That is like my favorite first arc world is Marleybone. Very cool. Yeah, music's cool over in Mushu. It is. They did a pretty good job on that. I can't even say I remember what the music sounds like in Marleybone, so I can't say it's the music that draws me there, but definitely a little bit of that. Okay, we're gonna knock out some of these side quests here in Wizard City here. Chat is wide open. Very happy to meet some of you guys who have popped over from Temprexx. Chat is good. We're just here to have a good old time, so you're more than welcome. We chat about almost anything. We'll chat about things like movies, chat about the games, we are very happy to have you here. You're doomed. You have to battle 3 deep spawn bosses. Oh, well. Those are fun. Mushu is the best arc. You like the Mushu arc? That's awesome, Kibbs. I think Mushu's great. It's a pretty world. It's nice. It's not my favorite, but I definitely think it's pretty nice. Oh, I should go ahead and dump this sign off. Yeah. There we go. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and pick a quest to knock out. We're going to knock out a few of these. Sure, let's go down to Firecat Alley and get rid of Worm Guts. Yeah, it's a good first arc world for sure, Kibbs. I've just always been more of a Marleybone because I really like all that Victorian England. I like all the literary things that they do in there with the Sherlock Holmes stuff. I like running around in the streets. I don't know. I love the Marleybone world. It's always been my favorite. Might be unlucky, but everything Chrysalis criticals on me. No, I think that's just Chrysalis in general, Agent. Chrysalis makes it hard for everybody. Yeah, no respecter of persons there on Chrysalis. I say, oh, you're playing Chrysalis? Let's beat on you a little bit. That's pretty much Chrysalis. Yeah. Very, very cool. Okay, does one of this? There we go. There's a port right to Wormguts Tower. Nice. Okay, so let's do it this way. Very cool. Let's go in there. We're going to do some Wormguts action. Hey, looks like we got another fire gal with us. Awesome. Oh, a diviner? Okay, storm person. Very cool. They're just wearing red. Very, very nice. Well, hopefully everybody's been doing well. I've been having a great week. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm just going to buzz through that. Your F-ball game got canceled from a tornado drill. Oh, that's terrible, kids. Are you a football player? That's awesome if you're in sports. You know, that's pretty cool. That is cool stuff. Very, very nice. Yeah, that's too bad. Tornado. Wow. Yeah. Tornado warnings suck. Suck. Yeah. I'm not. I basically hang out and play some video games here on Friday night. So I haven't been. It's really weird to go to our football games now because of how you have to do it because of COVID and everything. So I haven't been able to go to a football game for a while. But that's unfortunate, Kibbs. That's unfortunate. Tornado warnings suck in general. So I'm right there with you. I hate it when we get those tornado warnings and stuff. It's always kind of scary. Ooh, she knocked that guy out, didn't she? Nice. Bam. Just like that. Okay. And I will take out Wormguts himself. Well, I'm glad you're okay. I feel bad for you didn't get to play if you're playing football, but yeah. My oldest son, he's in the band, and he had to stay home tonight because he got strep this week, so he hasn't been able to go to practices all week. So he's been feeling pretty lousy all week. So he's starting to feel better, though. Very cool. No more worm guts for me. Woohoo! Let's do that. For your school, you get 2 tickets to give to people. For me, it's my mom and your cousin. That's cool. They open for us. They open. You have to go buy tickets a week ahead of time online, and then they assign you a seat when you come in. We have a pretty big stadium, so it's not so much that the stadium won't fill. It's it's just they want to keep enough social distancing, so they limit how many tickets they sell and everything. So I get that. Yeah. So my wife, she gets first choice to go because she really gets out there and stuff. I mean, I like watching them at home games. It's just I gotta think really far ahead and make sure he's telling me that he has something going on so I don't miss it.
Timepiece. I will return it to the museum in Marleybone.
Awesome. Okay.
Locked away there.
Colossus Ravenwood. Is there any more stuffs in here over here? Okay. Okay, so let's just go knock out the main gate. Let's go to the main gate. Nice. And now let's go someplace else. Let's go grab another quest here. Fantastic. Well, lots of stuff. Hopefully they'll go ahead and get the vaccine going, and we can start seeing things get back to normal here pretty soon. Whether you're big into sports or whatever, I mean, it's kind of tough when you can't go do the things you're used to doing. Like last time we had a stream, we talked a lot about things you were doing on Friday night that you didn't do that you could have done last year, but you couldn't do now. It's pretty interesting. You used to be in band, played the clarinet, but you quit last year because it's not my thing. That's okay. That's not a thing. We're a big band family at my house, so we've done a ton of that. Let's see, what should I go with? Let's go with... Okay, so Wood, Colossus, Golem, Coleman, Cyclops, Triton Avenue. Sniff them out. We could do that. We could do Crab Alley. Let's go ahead and... Let's go knock Crab Alley out. We can do that in about an hour and a half. Let's knock that out. You used to play the trombone agent? That's awesome. I learned how to play the flute. I played the bassoon. I was a string bass player. I was an electric bass player in our jazz band. So I did a lot of stuff. I learned I picked up a lot of instruments over the years. Okay, let's go talk to Herman. Can't even believe I haven't been down there with my fire guy yet. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and knock out some quest action here. Do you collect sports cards or Pokemon? My family is big on that. Nope, I was never a big card collector. It's interesting stuff, though. I think but no, I was never a big Pokemon card collector, kids. That's cool stuff, though. I've watched my share of Pokemon, though. Haven't played a whole lot of the games. I've known a lot of people that have played the games. That was not necessarily Riverclaw guards. That's who we want to kill. Or, I mean, defeat. We need to defeat Riverclaw guards. Yep. So you do. So your family does sports cards and stuff. Yeah. See, we haven't really ever been a big sports family, honestly. I mean, it's always been more of a, when we go to football games because we're there for the band. That's always been our thing. Like all my kids have been in marching band, except for my youngest. He's still in junior high. And they all enjoy it. They have a great time. They have lots of good friends. My oldest son, Jonathan, he's a baritone player. He's pretty good when he practices. He was thinking about possibly even looking towards scholarships and stuff for college because he was getting pretty good. So, lots of opportunities out there. There you go. Nice. Got rid of one. You're a sophomore, yeah? Well, my oldest son is a sophomore as well. He's his second year in high school right now. He's enjoying it. My oldest daughter, she graduated college this last spring. She graduated as an engineer. And then my second daughter, she is a senior this year. So she's all about the senioritis right now. So she's kind of like trying to take it easy and just coast her last year of school. She's killing me. I was like, girl, come on. Put some effort in. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Very, very cool. So that's awesome. Sophomore. Very cool, kids. Few years, you'll get to go to college. You'll get to experience. You'll get to that next level. Hopefully you'll have a good time there. Yeah. Very cool. Very, very nice. By the way, guys, if you are checking things out and you're there in chat, you are more than welcome to hop on in the chat if you're there lurking. We would love to talk to you. We talk about anything, obviously, if you want to talk about the game, if you want to talk how your week's going, or if you want to tell me a little bit about what's been going on with you, you are more than welcome to jump in. Doing driver's ed soon? Yeah, my son finished that, so now we're just trying to get him motivated to do some practice driving because they can take it their freshman year here where we live, and so we just need to get his permit so we can get him start driving. Good. That's fun when you get to drive. Exactly, kids. I don't think I did my driver's ed until my sophomore year in high school. I understand where you're at, and I never drove anything before until I took driver's ed. So it was a new experience for me too. I remember exactly what that was like, Very cool. Nice. Okay. Very, very nice. Hey, if you're just joining the stream, I am right here. Temprexx had to leave a little bit early, so what I'm doing is I'm going to run around and knock out a whole bunch of side quests. But thank you guys for hanging out and stepping in and check things out. Chat is wide open. We talk about a variety of things, whether it's Wizard101 related or just shooting the breeze about how things are going. Like we even talked about some movies and TV shows we've been watching this year and things that we like, So chat is wide open. Hopefully we'll see some of you guys hop in and be part of the chat tonight. So very, very cool. Well, that's awesome, kids. Well, I bet you it's not. Well, I'll tell you what, it's not scary once you finally start doing it. Once you actually get behind that wheel and start going down the road, you'll get a handle for it, and you'll have a good time doing that as well. Awesome. Very, very cool. Okay, so let's go in here and take care of these guys. You really like Cobra Kai, so you're the Cobra Kai guy? I'm definitely going to go check that show out. It looks pretty cool. It's on Netflix now, so, definitely going to check it out. Even when it was sitting there on when it was sitting there on Facebook, it looked interesting enough. So we're going to check it out. I like good series. I like series like that are pretty interesting. Thank you so much for the recommendation on that. Very cool. what I'm looking forward to is the new season of Star Trek Discovery, which was going to be here in October. I'm looking forward to that. I'm a big Star Trek guy. I love Star Trek. Fun show. I'm looking forward to like the last 2 seasons were really good. So I'm kind of waiting because I think it's going to be. I think this new 3rd season is going to be awesome. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to a lot of new seasons of stuff coming out. So, yep. Especially since we're not getting regular fall TV because of all the quarantine and stuff that's been going on. So, like a lot of the TV filming that they used to do isn't there. Full Metal in the house. Very nice to see you, Full Metal. Glad to see you there. They make Johnny look like a good guy and Michael bad. Yeah, interesting, Kibbs. I think I saw that kind of idea going on in some of the trailers for the Cobra Kai. So I'm gonna have to get in there and check it out. Yeah, I mean, definitely it's interesting. It's interesting. I remember watching the original Karate Kid when I was still in, gosh, I think I was in elementary school. Yeah, I was in elementary school when the original, Karate Kid movie came out, when the first one came out. So that's an old movie. Gosh, it doesn't seem that old, but boy, it's old. Yeah, we're talking about TV shows, Full Metal. Kibbs was telling me I should go check out that Cobra Kai show that they did, this whole sequel to the original Karate Kid stuff. So I'm gonna check it out when I get a chance. Sounds like fun. Sounds like something up my alley. I've been seeing the trailers on Netflix, and I've been like kind of talking myself into going to go check it out. You have a favorite TV show, Full Metal? I bet you do. I bet you do. Let's see here. We gotta go talk to Captain Jonah, which is probably over here. Boy, I'm glad I didn't get pulled. Nice. Captain Jonah, let me in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very, very good. So, yeah. The original is your favorite movie of all time. It's a great show, isn't it, Kips? I thought it was cool. Yeah, you've heard that show's pretty popular? It seems like it.
By royal decree of the king. Guards, arrest this wizard.
Oh boy, it looks like this doesn't look like a house. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing. There's lots of good stuff. I don't know about you guys. I was talking about it earlier. Is with all this quarantine, I've gone through so many series. I'm running out of things to watch almost. Oh, you like the Umbrella Academy? I thought, you know what? I'll tell you what, Full Metal. I really like the 2nd season a whole lot more than the 1st season. There's obviously things I would change, but I really enjoyed the 2nd season of Umbrella Academy. It was really, really good. Gibbs, you like the Money Heist and Stranger Things? Really, I haven't checked out Money Heist. I'll have to check that out. That might be another thing. Stranger Things is definitely a pretty awesome show. I would definitely agree with you guys on that. Stranger Things is fun stuff. Lots of cool ideas. I can't wait for the new season of that to come out. Let's see where they take the story now. See how they expand it, because we have 2 really strong seasons, really awesome stuff. So I can't wait to see where they take it for a 3rd. Looking forward to it. But I'll have to check Money Heist out. I've seen it there. I just haven't been drawn to watch it yet. Very cool. Yeah, those are some cool shows. Let's see here. Has anything been jumping out at me lately? Yeah. My big deal is been finding stuff I want to watch. So I'm catching shows that, I'm going back to shows that I just skipped over because I don't know, I fell asleep during the first couple episodes, so I couldn't get into it. So I'm going back and trying to get a little bit farther in the series now, and then okay, this makes sense more now. So that's kind of the way I've been looking for shows to watch because, with TV not producing as much as they were anymore, there's not as much to see. I just started watching this lawyer show called Shark, which I think was made a few years ago, but I'm catching it on Hulu, and I really enjoy it because James Woods is awesome, fun actor, so that's been kind of cool, But that's a show I picked up. That's an older show that I just started watching because I haven't been able to find a lot of shows recently, or should I say I've been running out of shows to pick. Yeah, I think that's a better way to put it. I've been running out of shows to watch, and so I've been going to 3rd tier and stuff, things like that. Your prediction is, Mr. Kibbs, is the one who accidentally made the Upside Down. I think she's going to die this season, and the Upside Down will disappear. Stranger Things, it could. It could. I don't know. Don't know yet. Don't know yet. Yeah, Full Metal Umbrella Academy. That was a pretty good season. I enjoyed that. It was interesting. Kind of weird. I don't need to listen to them. I already know what they say. Okay, I'm just buzzing through quests. That's what I'm doing today. Very good. It's hard for me because I'll stop there and I'll want to listen to them and everything. So it's different. Oh, we got to defeat these guys again? Okay, let's see if we can't get in a fight so we can grab a whole bunch of them at one time. That's the way to do it. Oh, man. They already killed one. Very cool, guys. So I'm going to be hanging out here. Temprexx had to leave a little bit early, but we got a good hour-and-a-half grind going on. So it's been a pretty good evening so far. I hope everybody's having a good old time. By the way, guys, if you like some of my content, I will be streaming my main balance wizard, who I've been streaming from level 0, and we're going to max him out. We might even get to max level tomorrow, but we'll be streaming him tomorrow evening. Okay, so if you like some Wizard101 stream, we'll be working our balance, and right now we're up in Mirage, and I think one of the goals is to try to finish Mirage out tomorrow. If you like Minecraft, I do a lot of Minecraft content. You should check out my my YouTube channel, Kimmy Say Gaming, over on YouTube, and I have my Let's Play series, a whole bunch of my tutorials and stuff there too. Here, let me put it in there. YouTube. Let me get you the link real quick. But if you do go check out some of my YouTube stuff, you like it, make sure you hit that like, and if you don't mind subscribing, it really helps the channel out a lot. But I got a ton of stuff there. I play a lot of Minecraft. I'm a big Minecraft player. I run my own SMP server, and I started playing some modded Minecraft for the first time. So I got like 2 series going on, actually 3 series with my new build series going on YouTube. Plus, I also post my replays of all my streams there as well. So if you guys aren't familiar with it, you should check it out. I'd love to have additional views there. Very, very good, especially if you like the content. Okay, let's finish these guys off here. Very, very nice. So on Sunday afternoon is my Minecraft stream. So if you want to check out some of the things that we're working on, right now I'm working on a very large fortress project. We've been building this big fortress. Yes, I do. I'm a robotics coach for our 2 robotics teams at our junior high school. We do First Tech Challenge, which is a national competition. And this Saturday, tomorrow morning, we are actually getting the new challenge for the season. So I'm pretty excited about that. So we're going to be building. So we're going to get the challenge so we know how to build our robots. So we get to start designing tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. It's always the best part of the season is when we get the new challenge and we get to go out there and take care of business. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, but yeah, Kibbs. Yep, we do some robotics. Really enjoy that. It's a lot of fun. I've been doing that. I've been doing robotics now. It's been about 10 years. So I think I'm on my 10th year of doing robotics with my students and everything, or closer to 9th or 10th. I think it's, sorry, 9th year. Been doing it for a couple different schools. Started doing like Lego robotics competitions with my students, and that was a lot of fun. I mean, we'd make robots with Legos and with motors, and we'd program them to do stuff, and that's a lot of fun. But we do the other stuff. You're pretty good at everything at school, except code. Yeah, coding can be kind of challenging. Coding can definitely be kind of challenging, Kibbs. Yeah, we have to teach the kids how to code because all of our robots are coded in Java, so we have to teach them some Java programming. We got to program the robots. We got to build them from scratch. It's a ton of fun. I usually have about 10 kids per team, so some of them do some building, some of them do some designing, some of them are like the main drivers, some of them do t-shirt design and everything for the team. So my best teams are the ones where they all stick together, they all learn a different part of it, they all get pretty good at different things, and they do really well to work together, So I got 2 brand new teams this year that I have not worked with. I only have like a couple returning students, so it's going to be interesting. Yeah, you're learning Java. Java's a really interesting programming language, Yeah, I also have a programming class I teach at the school, and I teach mainly JavaScript, which is a good entry-level language. But yeah, Java's a good language. It's different than a lot of languages out there. It has a few different rules to it, because it's an object-based programming language versus something like something like C++, which is a logic-based system. Well, they're both logic-based systems, but it's more of a linear-based programming language. So yeah, it's cool stuff. I like Java. Java's pretty neat. But I mean, the big thing to remember is that, you know, different languages are better for different things. So if you end up doing a lot of programming later on in life, you're probably going to learn more than one language. You know, that's usually how it works. And if you get really good at it, you can make some good money. Programming, I'll tell you what, that is one skill that I don't think's ever going to disappear for a long time. 2 and 7. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy and move on. Very good. Well, that's awesome, kids. That's killer. Very, very cool. Nice. Okay, just got rid of that guy.
No more. I'll talk. The king has the key to the prison in the White Tower.
Of course he does. Let's go take care of that action here. Oh, very cool. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this season of robotics. You know, it's pretty interesting. It seems like the theme is all about sports. So I'm not sure what the actual game is going to be till tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to how that works.
Let me think about this.
Oh, yeah? That's cool. Kind of look like your robotics teacher.
Yes.
Oh, I do? Eh. Us old guys, we all look alike, don't we? Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure what it's going to be like this year. It's going to be different than last year. Competitions are definitely already shaping up a little bit differently. And we're part of a league, an FTC league, but I'm not sure if that league's going to be the same this year because there's lots of changes that happen. One of the guys that was running our league, you know, he kind of left the school, but I think he still plans to run a robotics team and stuff. So it's going to be, it's going to be a lot different than what it's been like in the past. So I'm kind of looking forward to see how it's all going to turn out. Okay, back to Thomas Crum, shall. Very good. Yeah, so much running around in these side quests, I'll tell you what. Crab Alley. There we go. Very good. Awesome. I think it's kind of cool that they also took the time to update Crab Alley with new streets and everything. I think that was cool that they did that they didn't forget about old Crab Alley sitting down here when they did the whole update with Triton Avenue and stuff. So yeah, I do a lot of commentary about the way the game looks because I like the art. I've always loved the art of Wizard101. The character designs and stuff, and all the updates have been great. You started being a whiz head like 2 years ago? Ah, Max, Storm, and Fire? Yeah, then it got repetitive. Well, it does. It does. You know, I've been playing Wiz since 2009. That's when I started playing Wiz with my oldest daughter. She was like in 5th grade, you know, and yes, and I'll be honest with you. I mean, there are times where we played a lot, and then I took a year or two off, and I got back on and played a lot. Then a year or two off. You know, I've had my membership now. I've been constantly playing now for about 3 years. Again, you know, but I've just made a recent big push with it recently because, you know, I want to create a new stream series, and I said let's start a new balance character from scratch, and so. Since March, you know, my other stream series, I've been running a new balance wizard, and it's been a lot of fun. I've really had a great time with it. And honestly, I mean, the schedule where I play Wiz twice a week, but then I play Minecraft a lot of the week, it helps balance it out. So I really haven't had an opportunity to get burned out, you know. But I think that's a trick with any game, you know. Sometimes you got to spread it out, otherwise you'll get kind of tired of it or you'll get burned out on it. It does happen, you know. Like if all I play is Minecraft, there's moments where I get tired and I got to step back and it's like, gosh, I don't know what I want to do right now, so I got to take a break. Yeah, so I've had those days. More Riverclaw action. How many times do I have to fight a Riverclaw? If you solo with a balance, you're goated. Well, honestly, I'll be honest with you, Kibbs. We've talked about this a lot on my balance stream, and yeah, I've been soloing with stream. I mean, I've been soloing with my balance since March. I'll be honest with you, if I was to rank schools to solo with right now, if I was to go down a list of which schools are probably some of the best to solo with, I would definitely put Death as number 1, because I think Death is a really forgiving school, and because of the way their spells give you that ability to heal while you're fighting, that makes Death a very strong school, especially for beginners. So Death would definitely be the best solo school, I would think. Then after Death, I'll be honest with you guys, I would go balance all the way. as far as your number 2 soloing school, I would definitely go balance. Especially once you learn a few of the strategies of dealing with balanced bosses. Balance is very strong. You get really good hits. You get hits that people can't that other bosses can't defend well against, you know, because you got your balance attacks. Plus, then you got all your elemental attacks that you can use on balanced bosses. You get good healing. You don't have to really go get like a healing amulet, like a life amulet to help you out on that side of the things. You know, so you get really strong healing. Got some of the best shields in the game, and your attacks are good, especially the way they after they rebalanced a lot of spells and put Power Nova up in its working spot. It's really hard to beat balance as a really good solo school now, you know. But yeah, I mean, if I had to rank soloing schools, I would definitely go balance first. I mean, not balance first, balance second, right after death, you know, because death is just a really good school to solo with. Then I would probably go, I don't know, Myth is good. Yeah, Full Metal, one of your favorite things about the balance school is how you can be an attacker or a supporter for your team. Yes, that's one of the best. That is awesome about it. You both had Headless Horseman. Yeah, it is OP, isn't it, Kibbs? Death is pretty OP. Yeah, Myth is really good. I would say Myth is probably my third favorite solo school. My third favorite solo school. If I had to pick a school to go do some soloing with, Myth would be my third one. And Myth is my favorite school all time. I love Myth. That was the first school I got put in when I first started playing the game. Oh, this fight is going south quickly. Yeah, so I'm big Myth guy. Yeah, and you're right, Full Metal. I like being able to be a supporter or an attacker. I think that's another great thing of balance too when you're playing within the team. But yeah, I mean, I think balance is a great school to do soloing with because it has everything you really need to survive, you know. Okay, is he going to kill me? He might. He might kill me. We'll see. We'll see. If he kills me, he kills me. Let's get it going with that. Yeah, the myth is now your third strongest hitting school, right behind Fire and right behind Storm. Yeah, he got me. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so Myth has gone pretty strong. I love Myth. It's a great school. Yeah, Balance is an excellent support school, but as far as soloing, I would definitely put it up there, right behind Death as an excellent solo school. I mean, I soloed a Storm all the way through, and I'll be honest with you, my Storm is still sitting in Chrysalis unhappy because Chrysalis is tough on Storm. I'll tell you what. And I did pretty good with Storm. It's better in a group. I think Storm is just a better school to put it to use as a group, because then he can just focus on hitting, doesn't have to focus about living, you know, and that's always been one of my things.
More opponents at one time.
Yep. So yeah, so I've always liked that as well. Fire's a good hitter school too, and I soloed Fire for quite a while, all the way through Zafaria, and it's okay. I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but it was a good school to solo with. But if I had to choose, I think my favorite schools to solo with are definitely Death would be number 1. Balance number 2, Myth number 3. Oh, you had to make a new account to do Chrysalis? That's why you have 2 Max Wizards? Oh, that's okay. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I was at T for 1, right? Let's go back to T for 1. That's where I was. We need to go ahead and take down those guys. Awesome, guys. Very cool. Well, that is nice. So, hopefully everybody's still having a good time. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Kibbs and Full Metal for hopping in on the chat. Having a good time. Enjoying talking with you guys tonight. Of course, if you are joining the stream, you are more than welcome to hop in on chat. We talk about just about anything. We've been jumping around a lot. We've been talking about some of the schools here in Wizard 101, but we've also been talking about high school and a variety of other things that pop up from time to time. You are more than welcome to hop in if you're there lurking. So, very cool. Awesome. Now, let's see here. Okay, let's go get those Riverclaw cards that we couldn't, for some reason, finish off. Yeah, let's get these guys back. Okay. I need to dump that out. Yes. Very nice. Awesome. Okay. Let's do this. The pads on my headphones are not as comfortable as they were a few months ago. I might have to get new pads again. Yeah. Man, I love my headphones. They're super comfortable, but the pads are just getting all squishy right now. Oh, very good, very good. So, I'm looking forward to it. So tomorrow on my evening Wizard101 stream, I'll be with my balance guy. He's like my main wizard right now. He's going to be my first max wizard as far as 130 max. So he's going to be the first wizard I've gotten to all the way to 130 max. So I'm really excited about it. And we might even hit that max tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to it. We had to move my stream from the morning to the evening because I'm starting robotics tomorrow. So just a heads up, I will be putting out alerts on my social media, letting everybody know when the stream's going to be. So hopefully we'll see some of you guys there. And if you like Minecraft, I'd encourage you to catch me on Sunday afternoon where we do some Minecraft. So when you played Wiz, you would play like 8 hours a day, and that's really unhealthy, and that's why you got burnt out. Well, you're not the only one, kids. A lot of people have been doing that. A lot of people are doing that. All right, am I going to farm Dragoon? I am absolutely going to farm Dragoon. Because there you go. That's your max gear. I want to get a set of that stuff as soon as possible. So as soon as I hit 130, I'm probably going to take a little break from questing, even though a lot of my stream has been focused on questing. And we're going to go there and we're going to grind out some reagents and we're going to get that Dragoon gear. Yeah, that is a big goal tomorrow. Envious, you just crafted your Dragoon and hat and boots last night? Awesome, congratulations. You must have been doing some grinding to get that stuff under control. That's killer. Good for you, sir. Good for you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm so close to hitting that level 130 and getting those quests. I am super looking forward to it, you know? I mean, I like my Darkmoor gear. It's been really good. It's been solid gear. But I hear that it can get kind of challenging up there in Imperial with just Darkmoor. You got all your Dragoon when it came out? Haven't played since? Yeah, I can get that. I can get that, Kibs, for sure, for sure. Well, I'm trying to keep the momentum going because... Am I going to die again because I keep fizzling? I swear, this game sometimes. Okay. This should not be that hard. I didn't even notice my health was low. Gosh, I got to pay attention. Oh, dear. Dear, 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 dear. Spent like 5 hours crafting? Oh, that's some time. That's some time there. Envious. What a day. What a day. Well, that's killer. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Dragoon gear. Nice. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. My daughter, she got her Ice Wizard to max before I did. And I still don't think she's like finished grinding her Dragoon gear yet. But then again, she takes a whole bunch of time off and she doesn't really dig in there. But we're going to do that. You hate farming in this game? Well, you know, every game has a grind, Kibs. Every game has a grind, you know. And the Wiz grind, you know, it is what it is. It's a grind, you know. If you find the right rhythm, you know, it's like anything else, you know. Sometimes it's going to be great, sometimes it's going to be really boring, you know. Like Minecraft, the Minecraft grind is totally different, you know. And, you know, some things people enjoy and some people not so much. You were at Marleybone crafting. Now you're 1 from max on your myth. Wow, Envious, you've been busy. You have been busy. You're lucky and had enough to craft the hat and boots for your ice. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh, you mean actual farming? That doesn't bother me. It's just something I got to remember to do when I log in. You know, I mean. It's okay. I mean, I only farm 2 things anyways, couch potatoes and magma peas, because all I want is to make a snack. So, I mean, that's all I really use farming for. It's kind of a pain, but once you get into a rhythm of it, it's okay. You know, it's definitely not the most perfect of solutions, but it's okay. And if you get large crops of things, you can get quite a bit of gear and reagents depending on what you're what you're farming. But yeah, I understand what you're talking about, Kibbs. I get that. I get that. Very cool. Wonder if I can finish this area down here before I have to get off here in an hour. What do you guys think? Think I can finish? I think I can finish it. If I don't keep dying to river claw guards. I'm not sure why that's even happening. There we go. Got a hit in. Nice. About time. Very cool. Awesome, guys. So, hey, if you're just joining the stream, I am hanging out, working with my Fire Wizard. We're doing some side questing. Temprexx had to leave a little bit early, but we had a good hour and a half run where we got quite a bit far. He has early work in the morning. He had to get up early, but so obviously work's real life. You know, that's more important than playing video games. I get that. I get that. You know, but next Friday night we do plan to have a full-on stream, hopefully about a 3-hour stream. That's what I'm used to doing, and we appreciate everybody hopping in and checking out everything as we try to get this collab going on a regular basis. I use it for empowers. Oh yeah, that's a good way to go. Double farming got you double snacks, and now I have a full bank, and it was so annoying. Well, you just got to get rid of the stuff you don't need there, Kibbs. Just got to get rid of the stuff you don't need. I'm with you there. I can understand that. Man, these guys are like, at least one of them is about dead. Let's go ahead and let's do some health action there. You like doing the pets? Pets is fun. I don't know. To me, farming's not as grindy as the pets. The downside to it is your energy. You know, I mean, it goes both ways. I wish you could more easily get enough energy if that way you could do both farming and pets max each time. I don't know. That's my only complaint is farming, fishing, and pets. It all comes out of the same tank, so it's hard to do all three of them. You know, you almost gotta kind of pick one and specialize on it. You know, or at least that's what it seems like to me. But yeah, pets are cool. Pets are cool. I really need to do some pet work on both my wizards and do some training. You have like almost 1,000 powers and couch potatoes. Well, you're in pretty good, Kibbs. I'd go start doing some pet training myself. I'd go start maxing some pets out. See if you can get some combinations you're happy with. That's pretty cool. That is awesome. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. I'm done with this guy. Very cool. Very cool. You never did fishing unless I need it. I'm with you. I mean, I only do fishing if I need to do fishing. I heard that there's a pretty good mount you can get with fishing. So I don't know if my problem is I just don't have time to sit around and grind, you know. Especially when school started and I started teaching full time again, got done with the summer and stuff. I've just been super, super busy with school, so I haven't been able to grind in the games as much as I usually do. In Wiz, I'm behind in my side quests. I always do my side quests, but I'm behind in them because I don't have extra time to sit there and grind them out. Much less grind out my pets, much less grind out any cool things I can get from fishing. You know, it's just haven't had the time to do it. So it's been kind of my challenge recently is finding time to get some of this. And let's not even talk about, you know, Minecraft, because I do play a lot of Minecraft, and you know, Minecraft, it's all about the grind, you know, especially in vanilla survival, and that's what I play. Is I pretty much play just survival. So, you know, most of my extra time goes to grinding in Minecraft and getting the resources I need to do my builds. Oh, you're never type to buy mounts? Yeah, I don't like buying mounts. I buy the ones I can get with gold, you know, which will give you the 40% quickness. But I've never been much of a crowns player. I don't like spending my extra money on crowns or anything like that. I keep crowns around just because sometimes you do need it. It makes life a little bit better for you. But it's not something I do. I use a lot of, you know, I spend a lot on. I just don't see the point. I like gathering gear and finding gear like that. Okay, so fortunately we got 2 river claw guards, and they are already hitting me, so I got to make sure I keep the heals in between. That's cool, kids. That's cool. By the way, if you're just joining the stream, guys, you are more than welcome to hop in the chat. Chat is wide open. We're just hanging out and talking about a variety of different things, talking about questing and doing stuff. Full Metal. I really have liked crafting those whirlwind mounts. Those are cool. I finally actually got modes to do that. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and go craft them. Yeah, Full Metal. I've been wanting those whirlwind mounts for a while. And my Balance Wizard finally got some modes of transport. So I'm pretty excited. I can actually go craft them. You have all of them except for balance. That's killer. That is sweet. Yeah, I like those mounts. I'm with you there. I want to go craft those mounts. It's just on my list of things I'd like to go do. I just haven't had a chance to go mess with it yet. Very cool. All of them except for balance. That is sweet. Yeah, we're going to heal ourselves. Yeah. The Road Warrior mount, yeah, that's kind of cool. The only mount I've spent money for is the Darkmoor Drag Racer, the Coffin Mobile. I kind of like that. That's the only mount I've actually spent money on. My daughter did buy me a Myth Flying Carpet for my Myth Wizard though, so I guess I could say we spent money on that, you know. But there we go. Let's get this up. So I guess we did spend money on that. But yeah, other than that, I just use the regular gold mounts that I can get, whether it's the horses or the tigers or the brooms and stuff. Or if I get a mount like I do right now, which was just like a one-day mount, the dromedary, I'll just ride those around until I run out of it. For sure, for sure. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been thinking about crafting those for a while. I wanted to do it on my myth character, but the problem with it is I couldn't get any modes of transport. And so I just kind of got depressed about it and stopped looking for a bit. But now my balance guy, he actually has modes of transport, so I can actually go craft those. So I think that'd be fun. What I do care about is your stitch. Oh yeah, you gotta look cool, don't you, Kibbs? Yeah, I do spend crowns in my stitch. I'm with you there. Yeah, I love getting the look good. You know, I love getting the look good. If I'm not happy with the look. Right now, like my Balance Wizard, I'm pretty happy with the Darkmoor gear, so I haven't been that big in stitching that because that's the first time I've ever had that gear, so I'm pretty happy to wear that around. And I'll probably wear the other stuff around for a while too, but yeah, I like looking for some cool gear and stitching it up. I'm with you there, 100%. Gotta get the look right. Gotta get the look right. I like stitching my my weapons, you know, because I like certain weapons compared to others ones. So I like having a special staff or a trident or something.
The king certainly loves his midday. I've prepared the tea.
Okay, yeah, let's go talk to the king and get this over with.
Maybe you'll be able to see what's thrown.
Oh my goodness, let's go ahead and get going here. Whoa, no. Okay, very cool. Let's take these guys out. Royal Guards, Fire guys. I cannot wait till I get Meteor Strike. Oh, you got the Balanced Gulcher? And don't need the 1% damage? Well, it's kind of nice. I mean, it's another percentage of damage. I mean, you know, I like getting an extra % of damage myself. The Gulcher, yeah. The Balanced Gulcher is pretty cool. Balanced Gulcher is pretty cool. I'd like to get that for my Balance guy. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get rid of these guys. Knock these guys out. That's okay. That's okay. Not everybody needs that 1%. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, hopefully everybody's had a good week. Hey, you know, hop on chat. Tell me the best thing that happened to you this week. I would love to hear about it. Anybody is more than welcome to hop on chat. Tell me the most awesome thing that's happened to you this week. I'd love to hear about it. What is the best thing to happen to you this week? I want to know. And I'll lead off. Let's hear. The best thing that happened to me this week had to have been, let's see here. I finished two more books. I like to read books. I'm a big book reader, so I finished 2 more books. Actually, I finished 3 more books in the Harry Dresden series that I've been rereading. So I got through 3 books, and I just had lots of awesome time hanging out and reading. So I mean, that was awesome. I enjoyed that. I really enjoy relaxing. It relaxes me. Bought a new pair of shoes, Kibbs. Awesome. What kind of shoes did you get yourself? You know, get yourself a new set of tennis shoes or a new set of loafers, something that looked nice. You know, out on the town. What'd you get yourself? Also, Full Metal. Best thing that happened to you this week. You started your new job as a pharmacy technician. Congratulations, Full Metal. That is awesome. So are you in the back filling up the pill bottles and making sure, you know, everything's right for all the prescriptions and stuff? That is awesome. Oh, black and white Vans? Hey, Vans are nice, especially if they look good with your outfit. Vans are good shoes. Not my preference. I like Clark's personally, but plus I got my dad pair of white sneakers too, as my kids call it. Those are dad shoes, So I've got those as well, Well, that's awesome, Full Metal. Hopefully you enjoy that. I hope you really enjoy your new job. I hope it goes smooth. I hope you have some fun doing that. That's killer. Yeah, you like filling the prescriptions and working in the pharmacy? That is awesome. I bet you have to be careful to make sure that you put the right amount of pills in and everything. I bet you everything is watched pretty closely as far as amounts, and everything. That's some good work there. Well, good for you, Full Metal. I hope that turns out to, if it's something you want to do for a long time, I hope it turns out to something you really enjoy.
But the king is an imposter.
Okay, the king's an imposter. Let's go talk to Catherine and get this going. Yeah, I bet you it's pretty chill as long as you are doing stuff. You get to work in that nice, clean, white environment. I don't think I've ever seen a pharmacy in the back that's not all clean and white, right? Your dad has a really cool shoe collection. He has a lot of custom Michigan shoes. Oh, that's neat. I mean, I like cool shoes, but I'm just really tough on my shoes. So I've never been much of a big shoe person. So I usually like my shoe collection is really a total of like 4 pairs. It's my tennis shoes, my brown casual, my black dress shoes. I got my sandals and such. So I really don't have that many pairs of shoes. It's all really precise. One small mistake could lead to patient accident. You're right. It's pretty exacting, Full Metal. You got an important job. It's awesome.
The real king. You need to return to Sir Thomas Cromshell.
Yeah, especially with prescriptions where you're having to work out dosages and everything. Yeah, that's super important. Step up from working in the food service industry. Dude, everything's a step up from working in this food service industry. That's good. Well, my wife for a time, she was thinking about going to pharmacy school. She just decided not to go that direction back when we were in school. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you're responsible to help people out, and I think that's awesome. That is killer. Very, very nice. Okay, there's Thomas Cromshell. Let's see if we can't get him out of that jail.
The king is what?
Yep, you guys didn't even notice he was an imposter. I love these guys. They are so paying attention. He tried to get a job at McDonald's, but they rejected me because they didn't need any more 15-year-olds. Well, it's okay, Kibbs. You're gonna get older. You're gonna get older, and you'll find the right job that you'll be happy with and everything. It took my daughters forever to find jobs when they were out looking for jobs and stuff. Sometimes you just have to wait for the right opening. Plus, sometimes you just have to get the right age too. Hey, but good for you going out there and applying and trying to find work. That's awesome. It's okay, Kibbs. It'll turn around. Very cool. Let's see. Let's go in here and take these guys. Deal with these guys. Deal with the imposter. Who's not the king. He's not the king. Yeah, they have a king down here in Crab Alley for sure. Very nice. Okay. And did he run away? Yeah, we're going to the writing desk this time. Okay, to the writing desk because I guess we're doing, yeah.
You find the king's seal in a drawer filled with letters and
okay, all the way back to Thomas Cromshell. There's a lot of running back and forth. You're kind of glad, really don't want a job. Yeah, you got school, you got football, I mean, we try to keep my kids focused on school because we want them to do the best they can and get the highest grades they can for scholarships, But if they really, really want to work, I mean, we'll help them out, help them find a job if we can. Oh, your mom made me. She wanted you to go get a job? Some parents, Some parents. Our family's always been more focused on making sure school's your first priority, especially in high school, But my oldest daughter last year, she begged and begged and begged and begged. My oldest daughter, my second oldest daughter, and so we let her get a job her junior year, Of course, it distracts her from school and everything. But what are you going to do? I mean, if she's going to complain all the time, So we let her get a job. It happens. But she's in her senior year now, so she's kind of chilling, just waiting to graduate. We're happy for her. She's getting ready to take her SAT so she can start putting out her college applications and getting all that done. Go to Royal Guards in Crab Alley. Yes, to the Royal Guards. Awesome. Do I have to fight the Royal Guards? No, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Well, that's okay, kids. You'll get a job when you're ready for it, right? It'll all work out. Oh, I have to go up here because I have to find the king. Okay, back up this way. Royal Guard should be right up in here.
You show the guards
there we go.
The royal seal.
Yeah. You don't want to stress. You don't want to stress. You want to take care of what you need to take care
through
of.
the breach. You should look for any clues to the whereabouts.
Ah, yes.
Thank goodness you've...
Okay, so, hey, leveled up. What level are we now? We've just went up another level, 17. Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, defeat anglers. Okay, let's defeat some anglers. Fantastic. Yeah, you know what? You got to do what's right for you, and if focusing on school is the right thing, then focus on school, And don't be afraid to tell your parents if you got concerns about stuff, Most of the time we'll try to listen really close to you. We don't want you to get stressed out. We want you to have a good year, to have a good school life. We want you to be successful. For sure. At least I do. Do I do all side quests? I may not do them for my fire guy long term because our goal is to push through quickly and just do main quests, but with my balance quest and with my balance wizard and most of my other wizards, yes, I do all the side quests. I like doing all the side quests. Even if I get so far with my fire wizard, I'll probably come back and do all the side quests anyways, just because I do that. The thing that might keep me from doing side quests with my fire wizard once we really get going every Friday night is I may not have time to do it. But with my balance wizard, yes, I do every side quest. I'm a big side quester. I like the side quests. Right now, I'm just trying to book through them, so I'm not really paying attention. I usually like to read through all the dialogue. To me, that's part of the fun of playing the game is enjoying the quests, enjoying all the wording and stuff, and the characters and the voices. Some of them are better than others as far as character acting and stuff, but that's just me. That's part of the game that I enjoy. You never did a side quest? That's okay. Lots of people don't do side quests. Lots of people don't do them. There's nothing wrong with that. Just the way I play, the way I like it. I like to play those side quests. I like some of the extra spells you'll get if you do the side quests. I like grabbing some of the extra pets you can find doing side quests. I like getting the extra XP too as well. You're a PvP type player? That's awesome. See, I don't do PvP. Never really have. I've tried it a few times. Never had that much success at it. Didn't enjoy it as much. So, as opposed to doing PvP, I had more fun working through the quest lines and everything. So that's kind of the type of player I've always been. I've always been more of a quester. There we go. Anglers down. Hopefully that's all I have to do. No, I have to do 2 more anglers. Oh my goodness, Wiz, you're killing me. I have to defeat 4 of these guys? Jeez. Okay. Let's get these guys. Let's go after them. Awesome. Very good. Yep. Yeah, so basically, I want to get a full stream in, so I'm just gonna hang out for a little bit longer and do a few more of these. Me, I'm a very schedule oriented person, so if you see my stream at a certain time, I'm going to stick to that. I stream 4 times a week. If you guys are new to the channel, I stream on Friday nights, which is a collab stream with Temprexx. He had to go a little bit early today, but from here on out, we'll see him a lot. Yeah, you do need the best gear for PvP at pets. I agree with you, Kibbs, for sure. On Tuesdays and Saturdays, I do my balanced solo wizard, and we've been taking him from 0 all the way to max since March, and right now we're about to hit max level. We're only a few levels away. I think we're like level 26, 126, I believe. Super, super close, so I'm excited. So we'll be playing tomorrow night with our balanced wizard. And then I'm also a big Minecraft player. I do a lot of YouTube content with my Minecraft stuff, and I stream my Minecraft world on Sundays. So Sunday afternoon, I also stream my Minecraft world, which is a lot of fun. It's a Let's Play. I've been working, I think this is my 3rd season of doing Let's Plays on YouTube. This is our 3rd world reset. And I'm having a lot of fun. I'm making a big mountain fortress right now. So I've been doing a lot of digging, doing a lot of setup and everything. starting to really take shape. I'm super excited about it. I'm starting to get a plan for what I want to do at the inside. So if you guys want to come and check it out, I'd highly recommend come on out to the stream. You know, very, very nice. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. Pass. You're going to go watch the Minecraft videos and go to bed? Well, Kibbs, thanks for checking them out. I hope you enjoy them, you know, and I hope you get some rest. Maybe we'll see you again on another stream. Thanks for stopping by. It's awesome. I appreciate it. Me, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting a little tired now. Do you do tutorials? I like watching them. I do a few tutorials, and I'm starting a new series where I'm like doing builds. So I'm walking through, and I'm telling you how, and I'm walking through my build philosophy. Like I started a new quick series called Kimmy Say Builds, and I started off with you know, my style of a starter house and how I like to build starter houses and everything. And I'm still working out my best format and everything, but I do like my new builds format as far as my new series I started this week. So check it out. Give me some feedback, Kibbs. Write a comment in there. Let me know what you think about it. You know, going to be expanding it more and more as time goes by. You know, because I really wanted some great, quick Minecraft things like that going on. I enjoy doing that stuff. Plus, it gives me a chance to practice my builds and build style and techniques and stuff.
Good work.
Yes.
You pummeled those angler thugs, King.
Very cool, very cool. Okay, so now let's go ahead and collect the shells. Yes, we got to collect the shells. I passed a shell. Let's go to the easy shell. Yes, but I do got some tutorials. You know, I got a variety of different things I put on the channel over the years. So I got lots of different playlists. I usually organize all my videos through playlists. Plus, I have all the replays of my older streams too. So if you want to check out some of my older streams, my stream replays are all sitting there on my YouTube channel as well. So, yep, there you go. And if you like something, hit that like button. It really helps out the channel a lot. So there we go. Hey, Majors! Awesome! Thank you, Majors, for the subscription. That's killer. Very good to see you. I haven't seen you hop in chat for a while, so I hope you're having a great evening. Yeah, it's been first time in a while. Yeah, this is normally going to be like a collab stream that I've been doing with Temprexx, but he had to buck out halfway through the stream, so I'm just kind of doing some side quests right now, knocking a few things out. Awesome to see you. Thank you so much for the sub. That is killer. Okay, did I get all the... Yeah, no, I need one more shell. Come on, give me the shell. There we go. Captain Roderick. Nice, 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 nice.
Now, can you help me fix... We want to create...
Okay, yeah, I don't need to... I already know what's going on. Okay, there we go. One shell there. Let's go do the other one way over here. No problem? Oh, yeah. School's been good. I'll tell you what. It's different. You know, with my virtual kids, I have to do a lot of calling at home because kids aren't turning work in. So it's like every day I'm making so many parent phone calls every week. So that's kind of like a thing. My regular students, my in-class students, are doing great. We just did some quizzes today, and I thought they did really, really good. So they're starting to pick stuff up. They're learning about those parts of the atom because that's what we've been focused on. There we go. So it's been awesome, Majors. It's been really good. You know. Definitely different though, with all the masks on in the classroom, you know, and the daily emails where somebody has to go home for quarantine for a couple weeks. Not a whole lot, but a few. It's interesting. It's definitely a brand new adventure in education for sure. How have you been? Have you been staying busy? Hopefully everything's been well with you. Oh, yeah. All your kids are virtual, but your sped kids in person, so you're bored out of your mind all day. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm glad, you know, if all my kids were virtual, I'd be just killing myself because just trying to get some of them to do the work is like driving me nuts, you know. But it's okay. It's okay. I love having my actual in-class students. It does make a big difference. It does make a difference. But that's cool. That's cool. You know, and I'm pretty happy. I think I've been able to get my balance with my streaming, so I can still get my streams in and not lose that. I've still been getting videos. Like I started a new video series on my YouTube channel, Minecraft builds and stuff. So I'm pretty happy about that. I really like the format, so I'm going to try to keep that going for a while. You know, so I'm pretty happy. I've been getting my videos done, been getting my streaming done, and still doing school. Yeah, it is hard to get the virtual kids to do work. Yeah, I think they'll start coming around, especially when some of them can play football. Yeah, our district, it's really kind of silly. Like, for instance, you can still be virtual, but come in and do sports, is what our district finally decided because of some of the things the state was doing. And so it's really kind of bizarre, you know, that you can, like, you know, be entirely virtual, but you can come up and play football. Well, all I know is that, you know, I got a whole bunch of football players who are virtual who aren't doing their work, so I don't know if they're going to be playing football. So I'm kind of crossing my fingers they're going to get a clue here pretty quick so we can get them through the 6 weeks, you know. There we go. River Claw Guard. I want you. Yep. Well, we're in Texas, and sports is a really huge I mean, it's huge everywhere. I'm not going to say it's not huge where you're at, Majors, you know. But it's a pretty big deal down here. And unless you're in, like, one of the big cities like Dallas or Fort Worth or Houston or Austin or San Antonio, it's been very minimal as far as exposure and virus issues. I mean, it's been pretty minimal. So, you know, the state is, like, you know, letting us make decisions, letting the districts make decisions on whether they're going to play. And yeah, it's pretty intense down here. And so basically, you know, a lot of schools are I mean, UIL is loosening it. I mean, obviously you can't have as many people in the stands. You got to wear masks. You know, you got to buy a ticket a week beforehand so you can get to the game and stuff. So there's lots of restrictions, you know. But it's okay. It's okay. You know, it's just kind of funny, you know, like a lot of us at the school are like, really? So you're going to be a virtual kid, but yet you're going to come up for sports. I mean, I get it. It doesn't bother me that much, but it seems kind of silly. I mean, you're going to isolate yourself all day, but then you're going to come up here and hit each other, you know, for a football, you know, during that time. So it's interesting, to say the least. Absolutely interesting, you know. Yeah. And even Dallas, they're opening a lot earlier than they expected to be, you know, for live students and everything. So even the big cities are getting closer to getting back to normal. I think, you know, even though schools have been opening up, we haven't seen any significant rise in cases, you know, so it's been working out okay. Your whole city had 17 cases, 14 of them were age 75 plus. Yeah, and those are the tough ones too. That's tough. 14 of them were 75 plus. Wow. Those are the ones you don't want to get it either. Yeah, I think a lot of our students who are doing virtual, they either live with family that are elderly, you know, or they're just really or they're really concerned, because most students are not concerned about getting it. I mean, it's, you know, because for most kids the age of the kids I'm dealing with, you know, it's just a rough cold is what it is, you know. And I guarantee you, I had students that had it before we even quarantined, you know. Just because I knew that, I'm pretty you know, I had students who were out last year, you know, like in January and February, that I know had this virus because they had the right symptoms, they were gone for the right amount of time, you know. It's just, you know, you just want to keep it away from people that are at risk, you know, and that's the big thing. I think that's the big thing about the virus. And I think things have been pretty good, though. I think the masks have done a really good job. Everybody wearing them has really helped things out quite a bit. I think it's been pretty good. Yeah, you like to believe that everybody in the Midwest has had it and is now immune? I'd like to believe that too. I think the biggest deal is you know, we gotta keep those who are most vulnerable safe. You know. I think that's the big deal. But hopefully we'll see that vaccine here by the end of the year, you know, as we're hoping to see it, and we'll hopefully be able to get back to some normalcy, you know, and move on from this. Because it's so bizarre. At least we're not all virtual. That's what I'm happy about that, because being all virtual would be terrible. I mean,
a small passage.
Not terrible. It would be a different challenge. Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible. What I really wished we did is I wish we did more of a hybrid. I wish that we had gone 2 days, split our population in half, and have half our population come to school for 2 days, and the other half come the other 2 days, and then like have the third day, Fridays, for us to call parents if we need them to get on track, or have others, or have a remedial day for students who need extra help. Yeah, I think hybrid's the way to go. Because honestly, I think having kids in a classroom, in a desk for like 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, I don't think that's the most effective way to teach anymore. Personally, that's just me. I wish we were hybrid. I wish my junior high kids were hybrid, because I think most of them would get more out of the class. You know, have 2 days where we can do a lab, where I can like focus on the content, where I can engage with them. Then give them 2 days to do quizzes and interactive stuff on their computer at the house. We have smaller class sizes. I mean that would fix a lot of the problems we've been complaining about education for years. We'd have smaller class sizes. We'd have more engaged students, you know. And if they want to do sports and they want to come up every day and participate in sports or band for those particular classes, great. I think that's the solution. But I think, unfortunately, we've let schools become a babysitting service for so many parents. Collect glowfish, that's what I'm looking for. We put ourselves in a position where we're afraid to do something like that. And the only reason some schools ended up doing something like that is because they had to, because of COVID and such. You know, I mean, they're always telling us we got to think outside of the box, but then when it comes down to the state school boards, they make stupid choices that don't think outside the box and actually hamper our ability to do what's best for the kids. Oh, did I say that out loud? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm happy none of my administration pays attention to my streams. Okay, very cool, very cool. But yeah, I have some strong opinions about that, you know. You know, because it's the way I see it is, you know, everybody wants to run around with this mantra, you know, we want to do what's best for the kids. Well, most of the time we don't do what's best for the kids. What we do is we do what's best for the paperwork. You know, we do what's best for, you know, the vote. You know, what's best for you to keep your vote so you can stay in office.
We now have a school's worth of glowfish.
Yeah.
We should take them to the dark passage by the.
Well, that's what's nice about getting old. You know, you can just totally have your opinions and just whatever. You know, live with it. You know, I'm old. I don't care. You don't have to agree with me. They're just my opinions. Oh, thanks, Majors. Yeah. What do you teach again? I remember you telling me once, but I cannot remember it off the top of my head.
Release the glowfish. They swim into the dark.
Yay, we are through.
Now to find the king.
Finally, we're almost to the kid. Middle school paraprofessional. Oh, awesome. Yeah, that's a job, I'll tell you what.
Hello. Are you here for the sound check?
Because you guys get to go after those sped ed kids and those kids that need extra help, and you have to like keep them on track. That's a job in itself right there. I'll tell you what. Okay, find missing guards. I have to find the missing guards. Oh yeah, they're all in the cages, aren't they? Alrighty, so let's find our missing guards. Paraprofessionals. That's some tough work, but good for you. Nice. Oh, and especially doing that virtually. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't want to do that. Much more vocal about my opinions. Yeah, you can get away with a lot more as a para. But yeah, but you're probably having to really do a lot more communication to try to get your students get work turned in, especially your SPED students. I know exactly what you're talking about. Definitely. Awesome. Very cool. Okay, where are the rest? There's another guard. Let's get him out of his cage. My goodness, yeah. So tomorrow, I'm pretty excited. We're starting robotics tomorrow, or should I say, we're going to be able to get our challenge for my robotics team. So we're going to sit down. We're going to watch the new challenge video. We're going to start doing some brainstorming, and so my robotics starts up, which is great. Unfortunately, that's another 10 hours a week that I spend doing robotics stuff. You know, so my wife's all, you're never home. Yeah. Yeah, much harder. Your boss puts me with in-person kids because I'm pretty terrible at teaching in Zoom. Zoom's tough, honestly. Try to get the kids show up for it It's tough. I do Zooms every week for my students, and I have them all divide out into small groups, and I still have a hard time getting them to show up for Zooms or ask questions or try to engage. It's a lot easier to do it in person, Majors. I'm with you there. I think it's a lot easier to engage students in person. I'm with you. I've been there. It is much harder. It is much harder doing the Zooms. Yep. Yeah, that's why I tried to do I'm trying to make sure all my online stuff is fairly easy to understand. I do lots of tutorial videos for my online modules. I make sure that there's lots of explanation on how they do the work and turn it in. You know, if I could just get my football players to read, I think we would be there. Oh, storm battery. That's where we got to go. Let's go take on the storm battery. We're almost there. Almost there. Let's see here.
An electrified gate. Someone doesn't
we have to go get some eels, and we got to short the thing out, right?
An electrified.
Okay. Yeah, nice. Okay. The telluric eels. So we're going to go beat up get some telluric eels so we can short that thing. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. Give me a attack that's worth it right there. Very good. Okay. Well, great, Majors. I'm glad you're sticking out. It's nice to get back to work, you know, after it being quiet and stuff. You know, being back in school has certainly been a good change. I like waking up early. That's me. I try to get to bed around 9 because I get up like about 4:30, and I get up to school early because that's usually the best time for me to work. For some reason, in the mornings, I am like 10 times more productive in the mornings than I am in the evenings. So I wake up early in the morning, and I can do more in an hour in the morning than I can do in like 3 hours after work. So is your bank account. Oh, that's terrible. That's right. Are you on like an hourly as a para? That would make sense because I think a lot of our paras are on hourly too. So yeah, that doesn't work for you. I guess that's the best thing about teaching is that we're on salary. So as long as we are meeting the requirements of getting our materials to our students, you know, I haven't lost any paychecks. So I mean, that's something to be happy about, for me at least. Definitely happy about that. Yeah. So that's probably that definitely eats into your account. Ooh, tough there. Ah, nice. Hey, have you been watching The Boys over there on Amazon? Every Friday night, a new episode. I kind of like the new season. I like the new season a lot more than the first season. It's been pretty funny, kind of intense too. Yep, always working. Let's see here. Okay. Hey guys, if you just joined the stream, just a heads up. Chat is wide open, so if you want to hop on and chat, hang out with me, you're more than welcome. You've been wanting to, just sat down and watched it. Yeah, well, they're only releasing like one episode a week now, so it's kind of like serialized. I guess you could wait for it all to come out and binge it. But I actually kind of like the one episode per week thing. It gives me a chance not to overindulge in it all in like one weekend, and then, you know, go, I don't know, I think I missed half of that. Yeah. So yeah, I think the new episode came out tonight, episode number 4, I think. So I'm probably going to watch it later, you know, see what's up to. I've already figured out a few people that I can't wait till they kill off. But it's brutal. I definitely like it more than the other season. Okay. Let's go ahead and overload this thing. Thank you. New goal, go to Storm Chainer. I'm trying to. There we go. Awesome. But it's been pretty cool. It's been pretty neat. Well, let's go. Woo!
This must be the Storm Chamber.
Wizard.
Oh, I have to fight the doctor. Let's go fight the doctor. There we go. Did I get in time? No, I didn't. Okay. That's what you heard, like when they spaced it out, helps keep you wanting more of it. I actually kind of like it because, I mean, I don't mind doing the whole binge thing, but I find that unless I'm really engaged in it, I like miss big parts of the plot when I'm binging something because I'll nod off during parts of it, and so watching it once a week, like The Mandalorian they did last year. I don't know. I think it works better for me. I mean, I do like sitting down and binging stuff, but I think the weekly episode thing is actually I enjoy that more. Yeah, I think it's a good way for them to go, and you know, it's nice that Amazon's trying something different. Let's go ahead and do some heal action there. Yep, it helps you pay attention better. I think you catch more of what's going on in the storyline. So yeah, I like it. You know, like CBS did that when they did Picard last spring. Picard was awesome. I love Picard, and I'm really looking forward to the new Discovery season in October. So the boys will be done and Discovery will start up. So I'm pretty happy about that. It's keeping me filled up. You know, so hopefully we'll see it staged out like that. Then The Mandalorian will be here again in the fall too. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm pretty stoked about all those possibilities. So yeah, I think I prefer it that way. And then hopefully, you know, the regular TV stations will start getting back to some of those series that we saw end last spring, and waiting for them to come back so we can start a new season on them. There's a ton of series that I'd love to see again. But I think they're all kind of like most of the production's been halted because of the virus and stuff. Oh boy, this is a tough fight for a single old fire guy. I need to kill some of these guys off. Okay, let's start off with the storm guy, because those are usually the hits that are the worst. Very nice. Yeah, I'm with you, Majors. Absolutely. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm excited. I think I'm going to do my final run in Mirage. I might be able to finish Mirage tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it. Oh, one of your favorite Netflix series is going to be coming out in next week, and I'm really excited. It's been a year. Ooh, which series are you talking about? Tell me about it. What series are you talking about? Because I'm always looking for something new to watch. Boy, these guys are kicking my butt. I should have killed that guy earlier. Very nice. Well, he's done now, but that doesn't help me survive right now. I need a heal spell. Oh, okay. That's not going to work. Cool. Yeah, Netflix, there's been some stuff coming out. I've been encouraged in chat earlier to go check out the Cobra Kai series that they got from Facebook. I heard that was a pretty cool series called Disenchantment, animated show, but I find it hilarious. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yep, I know what you're talking about. So you like that funny cartoon stuff? Have you checked out the Lower Decks over on CBS? The Lower Decks is absolutely fabulous. I love the Lower Decks. That has to be my favorite cartoon right now is the Lower Decks. It is just so awesome. Loving the Lower Decks. It is hilarious. Especially if you liked old Star Trek at all. It's awesome. Yeah, if you go check out CBS, what they did is they have this series called The Lower Decks. It's all about all these secondary characters that are in the lower decks of a Starfleet starship, and it's so hilarious, and it's just irreverent. You know, it just makes so much fun of all the old Star Trek tropes. It's just too much, and the episodes are great. They're just absolutely so much fun to watch. You know, or at least I've really enjoyed them. I mean, you know, what you gonna do, right? Okay, so we got. Okay, we're doing this. But yeah, on the CBS All Access, it's good stuff. It's a good show for sure. Yeah, I don't go out for all the irreverent comedies. I did watch like the first half of the season of Disenchantment. I thought it was pretty funny, but I got kind of got distracted and didn't really finish watching the rest of the season. But I might have to go back and check it out. Yeah, you should check it out. I like it. I've been going back to CBS a lot this summer to catch old shows and stuff, or shows I haven't seen. I started watching the Bull series, which is about the lawyer consultant trying to win cases and stuff, and that was okay. I mean, that's what I've been having to do since I've been running out of stuff to watch. I've been like tracking down old series I've never watched and just binging them. It's been terrible content. You know, gosh, it's a good thing we have all this digital content now, because, you know, I don't know what I would do. I guess I'd go outside and go buy some wood and build something. I guess that's something I could do. I haven't come up with a new project for a while. You know, my wife, she has an idea of something she wants me to build. I usually keep your TV on Motor Trend, the football games, and Food Network. Yeah, we stopped actually doing cable a long time ago. So we basically all we do is the online stuff. So I catch any Food Network stuff that's on Hulu. I watch a lot of that. Motor Trend was never something I watched a lot of, but I remember it's a pretty good show. But I like watching all those car building shows. Like Netflix has what? Rust to Riches, Car Masters. I love that. That's great. And then the Rust Valley Restorers. I love the drama in those as they're trying to build cars to get them out. I enjoy those shows. Those are a lot of fun. For sure. You know. But yeah, we haven't had like actual for years. I think it's been like 10 years since we've actually had cable or anything like that. Aren't they great? Those are two great shows. They're a lot of fun. Every time a new season pops up, I get excited and I just binge through it and just have a good time watching it. I mean, that guy in Rust Valley, I can't believe that guy's still in business the way he does stuff. I mean, I thought for sure by now he would have run out of money. But those other guys are Rust to Riches. Those guys, I love their business plan. I love the way that they build and they move up and they move up and they build again. Oh, you never had cable before last year? We did for a long time, and we haven't had it for, like I said, like about 10 years now. So, you know, one of the things I like about not having cable is I'm not sitting there just watching TV all the time. When I had cable, it was so easy just to turn a channel on and watch it for a few hours. Don't do that anymore. Now I only really watch a show because I want to watch the show. So I think that's been the thing I enjoy most about not having cable is all my viewing is totally different. Yeah, I'm stuck. I like watching TV. I got to watch myself. You know, I try to always be doing something. So if I'm watching a show, I try to be doing something else. Like I'm a big multitasker. So I'll be like reading a book sometimes, or I'll have my laptop out working on work while I'm watching a show, or like a lot of times when I'm doing content, I'll have a show on my second monitor playing while I'm doing building or doing some grinding, you know. So that's kind of like white noise while I'm working on stuff and doing things. I don't know. I like TV. That's a weakness of mine. Huge weakness of mine. Okay, Dr. Zygmunt.
Now that you've walloped some sense into me, I see that I thought to teach you a science
You
lesson.
did think to do that.
It was you who showed me the error of my ways.
Yeah, always something up when you're grinding games. Yeah. I know some people, they listen to podcasts and stuff. I've never really got into the whole podcast thing, but I do love talk radio. So, I mean, sometimes, like Saturday mornings, there's this really great radio show where we are. That's on a local station, and he does a full 5-hour show, and he's a car guy, so he does a whole bunch of stuff about he's always talking about the car industry, plus he has a segment where he goes back and gives us a history of a producer or an old songwriter, which is awesome, and then he does another half hour where he gives us this researched history that I've never heard about, and I love it. So it's a radio show that I listen to every Saturday morning until I get on stream. And, you know, so I always have something. I've just never gotten into podcasts or stuff. I know some people do that. Me, it's TV shows. I always have a TV show going or a movie. Sometimes it's anime. If I'm watching a new anime series I'm pretty happy with, I like, you know, always have something going on. Yeah, there we go. Don't know if I'm going to be crafting with this character at all, but might as well grab some stuff. Okay, there we go. I need that storm battery. Nice. Can't do podcasts? There just isn't any content to watch? I don't mind the talking. I enjoy that, you know. It's I guess that's why I like I think that's why I like talk radio, because it's very conversation orientated. So, it's kind of like just hanging out and being part of the conversation for me, at least. You know, so I mean that's how I get sucked in pretty easy. You like watching? I'm with you. I'm with you there, for sure. Okay, there has to be more storm battery stuff down here. There we go. I ran right past it. Yep. The tough part is with anime, if it's not if it doesn't have a dub, it's hard for me to watch it while I'm doing something because I got to read the subtitles to understand what's going on. So that's one thing. That's one tough thing about trying to watch anime while I'm doing content, especially if I don't have a dub version of it. Or what's another good thing? I love to watch Chinese action flicks, Chinese and Japanese and Taiwanese action flicks. But if it's not translated, it's hard for me to keep up and watch watch that. Oh, we're ready to go. Let's go talk to Zygmunt. Dr. Zygmunt. Yeah. I like watching tons of different dramas. It's funny. My wife will watch and she goes, "What's that show? Is it any good? How'd you find that? How do you find shows?" Well, because I'm always kind of watching. I'm always kind of looking. It's funny. She's all, "How'd you find that?" Or sometimes she'll walk and say, "Oh, is that scary? I can't watch that." So then she'll get out. It's hilarious. Okay, Dr. Zygmunt, let's get this over with. Wow, we are almost through with this set of side quests. Very cool. And we went up a level, so it's nice. We'll be 2 levels ahead. We'll be a few levels ahead of Temprexx when we play again next Friday. Hey, guys, if you're just logging on the stream or checking things out, this should be a collab stream, but Temprexx had to leave a little bit early, so I'm sorry about that, guys. So what I'm doing is I'm doing some side questing and chatting and hanging out with you guys. Thanks especially to Major for the new subscription renewal today and for hanging out with me. It's awesome. You love Chinese action movies? Ip Man, isn't that awesome? I loved every one of those. The Ip Man series was fantastic. Oh, 100% Majors. I love those movies. Those were awesome. Even the 4th one, where he came to America, it was just, I don't know. I love. He's a great actor. He's very calm. Just fun stuff to watch. Back when I was a kid, we had a thing called Kung Fu Theater, and it was on like every Saturday afternoon. And my dad always had Kung Fu Theater on, so we'd sit there and watch it. And my mom would gripe about it because it's just a whole bunch of Chinese guys hitting each other and everything. But boy, we watched all the time. You're the King of the Mountain guy? I'll tell you what, that show is genius. And I think to really understand the genius, you got to live in Texas for a period of time, out in a small town. If you've ever lived in Texas in a small town for a period of time, you would totally understand the genius of King of the Mountain. Oh, you're talking about King of the Mountain. I'm talking about King of the Hill. Sorry about that. King of the Mountain. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to watch that. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I saw King of the, and I put Hill in there for some reason. King of the Hill, though, is still genius. But King of the Mountain, I'm going to check that out. Sounds cool. Awesome. I'm trying to think, all-time favorite Chinese action flick. You know what? There's been so many good ones over the years. I can't think of any one that stands out right now, but there's a lot of good ones. And I actually like the straight-up action flicks, kind of like Ip Man, versus like the more fantasy-style ones. I think the fantasy-style ones are kind of weird. It's your favorite Chinese dub ever? Oh yeah, King of the Mountain. I'll have to look into that. What was I watching? I was watching the 13th Chamber of Shaolin the other day, which is an old 80s one. It was so freaking hilarious. It was just like, oh my goodness, this is so stupid, but it was hilarious. I loved it. It was awesome. Or yeah. So Shaolin, that stuff's just classic Chinese, classic Kung Fu theater. Yeah. My dad used to have that stuff on every Saturday afternoon on like one of the substations in the area that catered to bizarre and weird stuff. And then after Kung Fu Theater is over, Star Trek: The Next Generation would come on. Or you'd catch another Star Trek show or some sci-fi show. That was my childhood. On Saturday afternoons, hanging out. Sometimes in the mornings, if my dad had a project, we'd go outside. I'd watch him build something, or he'd include us on it. Try to avoid anything about lawn care, though. Well, I would. Yeah. Good times. Awesome. Yeah, I need to catch up with my dad. I haven't heard from him for a while. He lives up in Northern California. But of course, Northern California is all in lockdown anyway, so it's like, what you gonna do? Very cool. Awesome. It's actually called Tiger. The Tiger. Okay. Okay, Dr. Zygmunt. Let's try to get him knocked out. Cool, I'll check it out. I will definitely check it out. The Tiger. King of the mountain, the Tiger. Okay, are we in yet? Come on.
Splendid. Now we have everything we need.
One of the greatest cinematics ever to be produced? Well, I'll have to see. Definitely have to see. Oh, why'd I leave? I think I have to go back in there. My bad. Awesome, guys. Well, looks like I'm going to go ahead and knock this out really quick, and then I think that might be it for the stream tonight. I'm getting a little tired. I got to wake up in the morning, get up to the school, got to get everything ready. I got to get some papers ready for my robotics students so that I can explain everything, make sure they understand what's going on and stuff. So we're looking forward to that. Okay, Dr. Zygmunt. And there we go. Let's go talk to the king. Oh, yes. Oh, Thermidor, who styles himself as a rock and roll king. So let's see here. There we go. Ah, yes. Castle's made of sand. So now we get to go back to the Royal Tower and get rid of the imposter, I believe. Oh, wow. So we were able to do it just about in an hour. Let's go. We're almost there. Let's finish out this quest line. Believe it or not, this is a main quest. This quest line right here. I think a lot of people, if they're main questers, just skip it though. Even though it is a main quest, a lot of people skip it. But it's kind of annoying. Here we go. There's Captain Roderick. We'll just buzz by him. You love the Crab Alley quest line. I think it's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely has some neat things about it. I especially love the update with Crab Alley with the graphics and everything. I thought they did a good job when they updated Crab Alley along with Triton Avenue. It looks really, really good.
The Royal Seal, huh? A postcode right here.
Yep, the Crab Alley quest line is. I think it's neat. I think it's a neat part of the world. I love how they added it into the main game. I remember when it first popped up in the main game. It was like, oh, that's interesting. I believe it came out about the same time Celestia came out too. Try to give us an idea of how water mechanics worked and everything. Okay, we have to fight the king. Okay, let's finish the king off, and we'll be done here. Well, almost done here. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited. Tomorrow, might be finishing Mirage, might even get to max level, not sure. Just depends on how the stream goes tomorrow night, so I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I think this is the end. I think I might have to talk to the king after this or something like that, but I don't think it goes much farther than that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Tomorrow's going to be a fun stream. We're going to, let's see, I think I left off somewhere on quest 100 or so. And so that we got like 15 quests to finish Mirage off tomorrow. So we have 15 quests, and then we're done with Mirage. And I'm not sure. I'm hoping maybe I can get to max level tomorrow. If that's the case, it's on then. It's time to go grind for some gear. Or hopefully I get the quest so I can go grind for some gear, right? Yeah. Okay, goodbye, Thermidor, or whatever your name is. Amadeo. Thermidor is the actual king. Yeah. Goodbye, Amadeo. Yes.
I am undone.
You are done.
In such a strange and foreign. Bravo!
There we go. We made it. Fantastic. And Falmea, what is she do? Oh, I leveled up.
Coming along nicely. I think it's time to put your skills to the test.
Okay.
Come see me soon.
Okay, we need to go see Falmea because I want to see what our next quest is going to be. Awesome. leveled up to 118. See, this is why I do side quests, is you get levels. You get a little bit more OP for the quest line. I appreciate that. I like having that extra XP, that extra level or two. You know, it's fun. Besides, a lot of the quest lines are hilariously funny if you read through them all. That's another thing. Oh, why am I going to Crab Alley? I ported over there specifically so I could go talk to Falmea. Let's go talk to Falmea. Let's get this spell quest. I can't remember which one it is, but I'm sure it's good. Yep. Yeah, she hands you a couple of cool spell quests here. That's one of the reasons why I like to play all the different characters too, is because you'll get different spell quests that are unique to your school. I like getting those unique spells. Very good. Let's hop in there. Come on, Falmea. Besides, Falmea is the hottest teacher we got. There we go.
It's about time you returned to learn another spell.
Yes. Combat.
You will first require a frozen fire gem from Krokotopia. Once you are there, consult Zane at the library.
Okay, to Zane. Let's go get that fire gem. I guess we're gonna go ahead and get our new spell first. Yeah, I don't want to quit and not get my new spell. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. Awesome. Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, get in there. Get in there. There we go. Ooh. Very nice. Okay, let's go talk to Zane. It's funny how the camels jump. It's hilarious. I mean, but how is a camel going to jump anyways? It's probably not going to be a real comfortable situation, right? Zane!
The very information I need indeed. I appreciate you. You brought me these scrolls because
Zane takes.
Greetings, student of fire.
There we go. That's the one I want.
You need help with finding a frozen fire, but I have heard of some glyphs.
Zane hands you.
Take this and make some rubbings of the bird obelisks down there. Could you help me out?
I'm sorry. I'm picking up all the side quests. I can't walk away from them.
Some believe.
Okay, let's see if I can find the right quest now. Okay. Nope. Which one is my quest? Scroll. Nope. I gotta get rubbing, I think. Where is my fire quest? I gotta get rid of these quests. Okay. Okay. Private Archibald, Flame Gem. Okay. Krokotopia Library, Tomb of no. Sambir, Alfred, Rothschild, Brief History, nope. Secret Owl, Missing Notebook, Stone Cold, Find the Beatles. Where's my spell quest? Pixie, no. Talk to, Unlocking, Diego, no. Advanced Kano, no, it's not those. Which one is it? Science Fair, Updating, Say Cheese, Lore, Walkabout, Oil Rush, Bear Market, nope. Play It Forward, Doggone Done, Old Town Drains, nope. Don't think it's any of those. IS Conquer, nope. Alrighty. I lost my quest. Well, nope. Okay. Let's see here. Missing Notebook, is that the one? Nope, not the one. Oh my goodness. Nope, wrong one. Oh my goodness, I lost my quest. Bird Dig Site, is that the one? Ah, yes, that is the one. Okay, Stone Cold, that's where we're going. Oh my goodness, lost the quest. I had so many quests in there. I had no idea which one was the one I was looking for. Okay, now we got it. Now we're there. Let's get in there and let's get this done so we can get our new spell. I want my new spell. Oh yeah. Student of Fire. Woo! Haven't played the Fire quest line for a long time, so I don't remember any of these. Very nice. Okay, let's hop in there. Well, let's see here. Zippity-doo. Zippity-doo-dah. Oh, it's so far away. There's so much walk in Krokotopia. You have to walk everywhere. Boy, I remember back in the day before mounts where I was walking everywhere in Krokotopia before they added mounts to the game. I remember doing all Krokotopia just in my feet. It took forever to get anywhere in Krokotopia. It took so long. Because Krokotopia doesn't have any of those portals either, so you can't, any of those ports, so you can't port around either. It was just, oh my goodness. And then without mounts, oh, it took forever to get anywhere in Krokotopia. Mounts sure made life a lot better. Okay, let's go. Ooh, there we go. I see an obelisk. Let's do it.
You take a rubbing of the glyphs with the papyrus paper that Zene gave you.
Okay, we'll zip back to the library. Very nice. Very nice. Everybody's driving a dromedary. Very good. And let's go ahead and talk to Zene. And let's get this quest fulfilled.
So, you made the... Zene?
Ooh, okay, fire gems in the Krokotopia.
Go
okay.
to the room where General Kaba stands in the Hall of Champions. Take but one of the gems frozen there. Professor Falmea will know what to do next.
I wonder if I can get in there. Let's go see if I can get in there. Because I might not be able to get into that part of the Krokotopia yet. But we're going to give it a shot. Oh, yeah. We're going to give it a shot here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bam. Awesome. And down. There we go. Very, very cool. Awesome, guys. If you are just joining me, I'm been questing here with my fire wizard. Temprexx had to leave early. This is usually a collab stream with Temprexx, but he had to leave a little bit early today. So I've been doing some side questing, and I just leveled up, so we're grabbing a fire spell. So we're doing some fire school action right now. Super excited about that. We got to find these frozen fire gems in the Hall of Champions. So a zippity-doo over here. Nice, 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 nice. Very, very good. Yes, new fire spell. I love getting new fire spells. Especially the ones that aren't on the list. I love getting spell quests and having to get a spell not knowing what it is. Ooh, I want that. I like parchment. Here we go. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're going to get ourselves an ice gem of some sorts. Perfect.
You remove a gem from the frozen surface.
Okay. Let's go home. Very, very cool. And, oh, out the back door. And here we are. I love using that way to get back here to Wizard City really fast. I love it, love it. Love porting to my house. Until I buy a house. Then it's a little bit different. But still works. Still works quite well. Awesome, guys. So let's talk to Falmea.
My, that is an exquisite
yes.
gem
Next
you
step.
have
What do we have to do now?
Perfect for the next step in the creation of your spell. Now that you have the gem, speak with Bernie on how to instill the spell within the gem.
Okay, so Bernie's going to give us a secret. Let's go to Bernie and get the secret of the fire gem here. Okay.
The Heckhound spell.
Oh, yay, Heckhound. This is a great spell.
From both the Tritons and Giants for this. I know of no place in Wizard City that contains both forces, but I know Krokotopia will have these major elements together. I would suggest consulting Niles. You can
oh my goodness, talking about the running around for a spell. They have me going everywhere for this spell. Okay, let's go do this thing. Let's go do this thing. We got some Heckhound action. Nice. Yeah, I hadn't gotten the spell yet. That's killer. This is a cool spell. Okay, so let's go talk to Niles. So we have to go jump on the boat. Hopefully we'll be able to get to where we need to do this spell at. Yeah, hopefully we've gone far enough in the game to do it. That's the worst part about, that's the worst part about doing your side quests and getting ahead of things. Is sometimes when you go for your spell quests, you can't get to the places where you're supposed to go, so you can take advantage of your spell quests.
So you are looking
that is one of the
for
downsides.
the elements of Giant. I have heard of a frost monster in a store chamber. Seek the chamber in the halls just past the Colosseum.
Okay.
The old ones are not kind to those who wake them.
Well, at least it's not someplace we can't get to. Oh, maybe it is. We'll see. Where's it taking me? Is it going to let me in? Yes. Nice. Sometimes you don't always know with this game. Sometimes it just locks you out until you get the quest that takes you in there. Awesome. So we just got to get to the Frost Claw. Wow, that seems like forever. Definitely a long way down. Okay. 500, 600. Jeez. They really need to come and set up ports here in Krokotopia. Oh my goodness, they got to set up ports. Woo! Okay, we're in the arena. Now I guess we got to go all the way to the back. Let's go do this thing. It's funny, I played this so many times, but I never really looked up around the arena to see the seating and up there. Yeah, it's hilarious. I know, I think it's hilarious. Hey, down this hallway then. No worries. Past a few more manders. My goodness, this is like way out in the middle of nowhere. No problem, no problem. We can get there. Ah, yes. Okay, let's get this Heckhound spell. Fantastic. Okay. What's that? Huh, that's interesting. Never seen that before. Had no idea what that is. Okay.
You feel a cold wind.
Beware of what you seek, student of fire. You must prove you are worthy to seek assistance from the
Nice.
powers
Ice
of
Colossus. They're not that bad. Okay. Let's go and start dumping stuff I don't need. Get that fire blade up, and we'll start, like, melting these guys down to the puddles that they will become. Oh, man. They're going right after the fire shields. That's okay. That's all right, because we have the perfect spell for that, right? Mr. Fire Elf. Very, very good. Well, guys, I hope everybody's having a good time. I've had a great time hanging out with you guys for a while. I had a really good time with Temprexx earlier. So Friday nights here at 8, we'll be doing our fire and myth combination. We'll be both streaming at the same time. It'll be a collab stream. And if we really end up having a great time with it, we may even expand it to the second night. So Temprexx did have to leave a little bit early tonight. He was apologetic about it, but he had work early in the morning and he had to get some sleep, just like I'm about to do. And he's like an hour earlier than me too. So that's one of the things I need to do. I need to get to bed so I can wake up in the morning and get up to the school, because I'm doing our first robotics practice tomorrow, and I'm really excited about that. Starting off 2 new teams, and so I'm looking forward to that. Let's see here. We really need to defeat this guy, so let's do it. Okay. So, so basically, if you enjoyed the stream, I hope and had fun, I hope to see you again tomorrow. We'll be streaming again tomorrow evening, about 5 Central Time, right around there, and we'll be working with our Balance Wizard, and we're going to be working through finishing up Mirage. We're getting really close to maxing out our Wizard, and then we're going to start doing some questing so that we can go ahead and get all the cool gear. Or at least that's kind of what we're focused on right now. I'm pretty excited about that. And if some of you guys happen to be around and want to hang out for the stream, I cannot wait for that. Let's go ahead and do that. That'll get rid of that spell. Very nice. I like the new troll animation. It looks pretty cool. They definitely cleaned up the troll quite a bit. I've always kind of liked this spell a little, but I just think it's kind of chintzy on the heal and the damage. I mean, it's really kind of low end for 2 pips, but it does do damage as well. So I guess I can make sense of it somewhat, you know. I like the one that's a little bit better. In fact, this spell is actually pretty good if you're fighting what's his face? If you're fighting Balak, because you can keep a hit on him pretty easily for a low amount of pips, you know, and he's actually a pushover with this spell in your inventory if you have a whole bunch of them. Balak's pretty much a pushover with this spell. The fire guy is the best. The fire guy is the best guy to go into Balak to fight Balak with. Is having a good fire wizard with you. You know, a good fire wizard will keep the heat on him for the damage over time spells. You know, gives you a chance to kind of give a big hit to him and nail him out. Awesome. Well, come on. Let's get that blade up. I want to get the Heckhound spell. Almost there. Almost there. Nice. Sunbird. Finish the job. Okay, let's see here. Hopefully it's not a big hit. Okay, just a troll. We can handle a troll hit. This is assuming I don't fizzle. I think we'll be okay. Ooh, that was harsh. Come on. Yes. Woo. I hate it when you're like there at the very end and you fizzle.
You have
awesome.
You feel a cold wind fill the room, and the gem is changed before your eyes.
Awesome. We've got the gem ready to go, so let's go home and talk to Falmea. Okay, guys, let's get that fire spell done. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very cool. Okay, I think she's going to tell us to take this gem and put it somewhere, but we're going to summon ourselves a Heckhound. That is awesome. This is a great spell to have. It's kind of the equivalent to Judgment almost for the fire.
To capture an ice wind. You are almost ready. You are so close. In order for you to complete your quest, you will have to go to Old Town and travel to the entrance to Triton Avenue. Make sure that no one gets hurt when such a large
Let's do that. One more walk down the hill. So we're going to go ahead and summon our Heckhound. This is awesome. Let's head back down that way. Fantastic. By the way, guys, if you like any of the content, I also do quite a few YouTube videos. Like, for instance, I have 2 Let's Plays that came out this week. One for my modded Minecraft series and one for my vanilla Minecraft series that's been going on for 3 years, as well as a new build series I started this week. I would love to get feedback on the new build series. If you want to go check it out and leave me some comments, that'd be fabulous. Fabulous. And if you just like hanging out in streams, all my stream replays go to my YouTube channel as well. Can we say gaming over on YouTube? Would love to see that feedback from you guys. If you get a chance, go over there and check it out. Tomorrow we will be streaming with my Balance Wizard. We are going to be finishing Mirage and super excited about that.
On the back of your neck stand up.
I'm blocking it. No, I can't see it. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Oh.
You have summoned me. You should feel honored. I do not show up for everyone, but we have been watching you.
Nice, student of fire. Nice.
A great darkness is spreading across the land. Not just in this world, but in many of the others.
Very cool.
As well. You will be required to use your powers wisely and to make yourself more powerful.
Yes, gotta speak these words. Zolo Zomi Zor.
Zolo Zomi Zor.
Awesome. Got to turn him at the last minute. Very cool. Boy, that was terrible. It locked me in there. I couldn't turn him so I could watch the minion. Oh well. It's okay. Fantastic. Let's go talk to Falmea. Let's go talk to her, and she will give us our new spell. And that's awesome. Very excited. I love getting new spells. That's like my favorite part of the game is getting new spells. I like getting new gear too, but I love getting new spells. Absolutely makes me excited to play. Because then I can start saying, okay, how can I use this spell? Where do I need to put it in my deck? Is it worth putting in my deck? Do I need to just retire that spell because I don't think I'll ever use it? I mean, there's all so many choices. Okay, come on, Falmea. We're almost there. Nice. Well, it didn't take too long to get, and we were able to get to everything. That's awesome. Sometimes, when you get that spell ahead of questing, you don't always get this. You gotta wait. Gotta wait till you get to that area. But not tonight.
So you have your words of power.
Okay.
There, it is done. Now you will be able to summon a Heckhound whenever.
Very good. Look at this spell. Like, if you look at this spell, guys, this is why this spell's so cool. It is a damage over time spell, so it's one of those you got to let build up. But check it out. You get 130 per pip. That is awesome. That's better than what you'll get for Tempest. Although Tempest is an AoE, so it's OP on its own. But when comparing it to something like Judgment, okay, Judgment gets you 100 per pip. This is so good. And I'll tell you what, Judgment is your heavy hitter for balance for a long time. So Heckhound, when used correctly, it is the bomb for a fighter, for a fire guy. Okay, guys, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out and stopping in. I've got to get some rest. I got to wake up early tomorrow. Catch me on stream tomorrow. I can't wait to see some of you guys. And if you can't wait, go check out my YouTube channel. I got a lot of great videos for you there. Everybody, have a great evening. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope your week goes well if I don't see you again. This is Kimmy Say, signing out.